and I am going to need you to get through this area for us because
Yeah.
I saw where we were and I was like, oh,
All right. I guess I will go live as well. I suppose, if I must.
if you must.
Yeah, if I must. I mean, I guess I don't must, but I'll go ahead and do it anyway.
I wonder if the changes show up for you or if it just shows up for me.
Oh, let's mute your stream.
Creating an online session. Invite a friend.
What Hawk went live just now.
Roy's our boy.
Roy is our boy.
I am curious if the sidebar changes for you or if it's just for me.
I see that Bronto Bert.
Yeah, I did go with Bronto Bird. I was like, Bronto Bird? Who's Bronto Bird? And I was like, oh, wait, that's me. I
In
see
one
that Roy.
second to go pull up my chat real quick. I should give Sandwich a look too while I'm at it. I see he just started.
Oh my gosh, I see you're starting an Infinite Void on your channel. Where you were.
Oh yeah. Maybe an infinite void for a minute. I go open my chat here. There we go. Alright. Void is over. Oh, and I was muted on my stream. Hello everybody.
Hi, everybody. Where did I put there's Breathfire too.
And let's do a different tab for song from Nightbot. Alright, can you say something?
Hello. Something.
Hello.
I made it.
Okay. Just turn the music down just a little. Alright.
Oh no, I don't think I can actually clap with this.
You can't clap.
I can't clap. I lost the ability to clap.
You don't have the clicky stick, huh?
I don't
Yeah,
have the...
I guess not.
Also, look at look at Bronto Bird. Look, I got the little controller there. You can see that I have the Super Nintendo controller.
Let's just 1 second here.
It's been 1 second.
Yeah.
I want to try something out real quick though. Okay, no, I can't do that. I can't turn this controller on while we're doing online stuff. I was going to see if I could at least do that just to get the clapping, but I can't do that. It's not allowed. It also changes the bottom of the screen.
There we go.
Like, where it tells you what buttons
now.
you can press. Like, it only has the ZL and ZR for the suspend menu for me.
I do see the little controller in your icon now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Orders. There's nothing!
And that guy started panicking.
Yeah. It will be extremely difficult.
This is where we got stuck last time.
Yeah. I do kind of remember. How are we on HP, by the way? Pretty good thing to check. Okay, we're good.
I'm pretty sure I gave you
Now, you
health
remember
before
the
I
exact way we should go, right?
no.
And what we should do?
No.
Oh. Oh. So my stream title was accurate then.
Yes.
Okay, how do we play again? Alright.
I think you got it. Don't forget we do have auto battles.
Yeah, I just went to auto.
Maybe I should pay more attention then. Maybe I should see what we're doing more often instead of just like messing around when it's not my turn.
Yeah.
Have you been playing the new Fire Emblem?
I have not yet. Have not picked it up yet. I intend to.
I was talking to Hazel about it the other day, and I keep seeing a clip floating around of Marth being like, "It's time to Fire Emblem engage," or "It's time to Emblem engage," or something like that. I'm like, I can't. I can't take the game seriously whenever Marth's over here saying, "Emblem engage."
Emblem engage.
And then, I don't remember if it was
It's
him.
morphin' time.
Pretty much. But I don't remember if it was him or if it was me, but one of us was like, I'm expecting Ike to pop up and be like, "I'm about to engage for my friends."
Yeah, I have heard that story takes a backseat in that one. Which is fine by me after the last few games.
I mean, I don't play Fire Emblem, but I feel like it's fine
Yeah.
too. Whenever it's like, this is an anniversary game, we're like bringing all these characters together.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like
turn that down a little more.
It makes sense to me that it would be the sort of take a back seat just to get the characters together. And just let you have those interactions a little bit. For again, the anniversary game.
Nina moved to level 16. Good job, Nina.
She did it.
She did.
Also, we still haven't tried the pups yet.
The pups?
Yeah, isn't that what Ryu's dragon form is called now? Is pup?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Ice Puppy, Fire Puppy, and Tea Puppy.
Thunder Puppy.
Turd Puppy.
No, Thunder Puppy. Don't you dare slander the puppy.
Tinkle Puppy.
What?
Tinkle Puppy.
Not Tinkle Puppy, it's Thunder Puppy.
Tickle Puppy.
Thunder. I was about to say,
I think I've run out now.
I was about to say, if you kept going, I might be able to get Thundercat so out of this.
Yeah, Thunder. Someone on PlayStation was sending me something about Thundercats. I didn't look at it yet.
Really?
Like, sent me some remix of the opening or something. I didn't look at it yet.
Ah.
Okay.
What is the chain? Does the chain mean it's broken? I don't know what it...
Yeah.
Actually, I think I remember the far right and far left are the only ones that actually took you anywhere.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that. So we do that so my phone doesn't die in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, the one on the right goes to the left, the one on the left goes to the right.
There is also that staircase in the middle. But again, I have no idea where we're actually wanting to go. We know where you want to go.
That Ryu's cursed.
Not Ryu. What does curse do again?
If I remember right, it causes you to get criticals less or something like that.
So not the slams, but less specials. I think it was in this.
Oh, also poisoned apparently. Yeah, he is. I didn't notice he was poisoned.
I did not either.
Let's use the antidote. And yeah, you could use a herb too, buddy.
Thankfully, it doesn't remove the health. Or not health, experience gain.
It's the only girl statue.
Monoped. What even
What,
is a
Slamina?
monoped?
It's that thing.
Well, I mean, besides it just being that thing.
I don't know. I'm not really sure how to explain that thing. It's like a furry thing with 1 foot. Don't you wish you were a furry thing with 1 foot?
No, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not a furry thing with 1 foot. I don't need that
Okay.
life. I'm also sitting
you
here trying
get
to
him.
think
Oh.
of where we went to in here. Because I genuinely have no idea
Yeah.
which direction we should or should not go.
I like how both of our titles say we didn't know what we're doing.
Well, I mean, we haven't streamed this in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it has been almost 3. It's been almost 3.
Has it almost been 3?
It would have been 3 if we went back to Tuesday, because we didn't do the Tuesday that you were sick. And then it was this Tuesday. So next Tuesday would have been 3 weeks.
Good lord.
You know, not 3 weeks that we didn't do it, but 3 weeks since we played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still insane, though. Also, is it bad that I'm just sitting here holding this Super Nintendo controller and I'm like, oh my god, it feels so nice holding this again.
When did you get it? When you got it, did you like cuddle with it in bed?
No.
Oh, okay.
I could have, though, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I will say, whenever I get that N64 controller, though, that stick's gonna be rough.
Here we go. There's a master volume. Let's change the master volume. Instead of having to change the volume for every song that plays. There we go. Okay, so we're going down.
Do you know if the stick on the N64 controller is the exact same as the original N64 controller? Because that stick was not the nicest.
Yeah. I don't know for sure, but it's probably similar at least.
Oh, well. Well, come on in, Sage. It's time for us to go.
Hey, Sage.
No, we're at the beginning.
Yeah,
We're
it's
just
on the
starting.
end.
We'll be here for a few hours.
Like, we are ending stream. The Sage is here.
So, am I getting my toaster back? My toaster that I need for toast? Because toast,
Sage is
all
like,
toasters
nah, you
toast
said you were
toast.
ending. I already left.
All toasters toast toast. I'm not allowed to have it back yet? God. Also, Sage can't actually stay long, so I don't need to worry.
Okay. What do you even need a toaster for anyway?
Toasters toast
You don't eat.
toast.
You don't eat.
I need
Oh
the
yeah, you
toaster
want to have that
toast.
toast sandwich.
Yeah. I do have that toast
Yeah.
sandwich. I want to have a piece of toast between 2 slices of bread.
I want the pickle sandwich.
I need to convince you.
Yeah, I just want the bread in between I just want the pickle in between 2 slices of bread.
Just one little slice of a pickle.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 3 little pickles.
Oh, I thought it was like one, and it's somewhere in the sandwich.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was a mystery. Like it's in there somewhere, but you don't know which bite's going to give you the
Yeah.
pickle. How do I convince Sage that I need my toaster to toast toast?
I don't know. How much is the toaster worth to you?
I don't know exactly how much it's worth to me, but I do want it back. Also, why have we not gotten the Mario game for the Super Nintendo where Mario's missing?
Probably because We probably won't.
Why won't we get Mario's Missing?
I'm not sure we'll get that or what's the other one? Mario's Time Machine.
Why not?
Hmm.
Nintendo,
We should.
Nintendo owns them. They're on Super Nintendo. We can have
Yeah,
them.
let's get them. You know they've never actually re-released those games. They never put them on Wii or Wii U Virtual Console either.
Really. Also, say
So
my
they're
day.
either
Go ahead.
yeah.
Sorry.
either there is some kind of rights thing with the developer that made them, or they're just trying to forget that they existed. It could go either way.
They should come out on the Switch. That's just all there is to it. Game preservation should be a thing, Nintendo.
Yeah. So you know they don't agree to that.
This is true. Also, Sage, my day's going well so far. I would say the same for Jira, but he's probably like, "Gosh, I have to play with Flood again."
You're like, what? You pulled out these files from this 30-year-old game that we didn't use, and you showed them to the public? We're suing you?
No one is allowed to see the stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot about these little guys.
Yeah, look at these C-nates.
Sage, how's your day going?
At least this games didn't like just call them midgets, you know, because it is a little un-PC at times.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't have surprised me too much, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Borderlands did for a long time.
Yeah. It's, Cat needs some help.
Speaking of Emu,
Is blue version the Game Boy Advance one?
what do you mean?
Well, he's talking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I think it is. Yeah, it is Game Boy. I think Game Boy Advance, maybe
Yeah, they
DS.
started on Game Boy. They were also on DS. There's that new remake one on the Switch.
Also, Arklink,
Blue
thank
is
you
DS,
for the raid.
yeah.
What were y'all playing? Link
Oh,
raid.
we're out of herbs already.
Y'all were playing Breath of Fire 2 as well. Well, welcome on in
Yes, welcome.
to a little project that I'm doing that will take forever. Not in a bad way. I am enjoying it, but this is going to take a long time. I am
Okay, if I remember right, you walked into some part where we fell out. I need to try to avoid
Did
that.
I do that?
I think so. I think that's how we started over.
Okay. We're trying to... Well, I'm trying to beat every
Hello,
single...
Boris.
Oh, hi, Boris.
Sorry, I was saying
Oh,
hi
you're
to
good.
Boris.
I'm trying to beat every single NSO game online co-op. Which... is going to take a while, and there's some rough games in here. This isn't a rough game. I've actually been enjoying this. But also, hello, wrong side. How are you doing today?
Oh, I just found it.
How do you convince me to give you power? What do you mean power? What kind of power are you looking for? Sage, what are you doing? Also, I already forgot if I said this stuff because my short-term memory is so bad, but Arklink, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Power. Power!
Give me the power.
Wait, did you fall?
Yeah, I found the part I was talking about.
Dang it. Also, the reason why the title of the stream is I don't remember what we're doing. It has sadly been 3 weeks since Jared and I have been able to play this. Nearly 3 weeks.
Yeah, we played 3 Tuesdays ago.
We gotta hop out. Bye, Sage.
See you, Sage.
I hope you have a wonderful day. See me at the end. You're gonna be back right at the very end.
You have fun hopping away now.
Yes. I don't know who you are, but Breath of Fire 2, so yeah. I'm some random stranger on the internet.
Yeah.
But I am currently not the one playing. I will be playing soon though.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
I will say, I really, really, really enjoyed Breath of Fire. The first game, whenever we went and played through that. I have never played this before. This is like my first playthrough, and Pincher here has played a little bit of it beforehand, but I believe we're farther than you ever been, right?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it on Game Boy Advance quite some time ago.
So this is pretty much blind.
The only part I really remembered was the beginning. I think I got to about where Kat joined you. Because after that, I haven't remembered any of this. Ugh.
That actually is a little bit further than I thought you had gotten.
Yeah.
Because I thought, if I remember correctly, I thought you said you've only played like an hour. It took us longer than an hour to get Cat.
Well, it was also like 20 years ago, so I didn't remember exactly how long it was.
That is also fair.
In my memories, it felt like an hour, because not really much happened.
Yeah. I think you are clean. Do you remember how to get to where you were before you fell?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I might be able to get past where I was in the next 8 minutes.
And if you do...
Actually, I should check HP, especially for Cat.
Yeah, don't let anybody die, please. Because I'll probably be the one that ends up doing that anyway.
Well, we're running out of herbs. Although I haven't used anyone's AP yet. So hopefully we'll be good.
If we can find a fountain, that'd be pretty
The
nice.
bomb. And I'm ready to go off in your shit.
Excuse me?
You heard me?
I'm kind of terrified, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I looked away for a second and the mummy's HP was depleting and I thought it was one of ours. It scared me for a second.
I believe that. But don't worry, we're all good.
Because it has happened before. You look away for half a second, you look up and one of your people's dead. You're like, what?
Yes. I feel like that happens to me more than you.
Yeah. You're like, reach down between my legs and ease the C-pack.
The CPAC.
Yeah. Am I poisoned? No, I'm not poisoned. Okay.
Also, since you're playing the game, I feel like telling not game spoilers. What are these non-game spoilers that you feel like telling? I will say, I am sad that we're not going to be able to get Breath of Fire 3, 4, or 5 on here, but if there's a way to do it,
Yeah.
I'm probably going to...
Well, you were talking about taking your Xbox down the 7 Seas, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Pinger and I will play the other games. I don't know how you are about VR, or more specifically VR chat. I've been working on resizing the SFV fox skin of Cat to a more slender avatar. Really? I don't know too much about VR chat, but I do know quite a few people that enjoy playing it. and have talked about getting me on it at some point, but I have no idea when that would actually be. But that's actually pretty cool.
I've only watched somebody who accidentally trolls on VR chat.
That trolls on VR chat?
Yeah.
Who would that be?
The Jub Jub. It's been a while. He hasn't been on that in like probably like 30 years now.
Has it been around that long?
He was a wheelchair Spider-Man. At one point, he was a Roomba.
He was a Roomba?
Yeah, he was a Roomba. And he's going around. He had like a robot voice. People kept telling him to shut up.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know that Street Fighter V actually had a cat skin.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Who is it for? I'm thinking either Cammy or the other character that I can't think of the name of. Would have been who it would have been for.
I see Fox skin, but I don't know. I don't know Street Fighter characters. Fuck,
Okay,
she has
yeah.
a thingy. Okay.
I never played Street Fighter V. Last one I played was 4.
Also, I know I'm mispronouncing that name.
Okay. Go the other way.
I'm not looking this up right now just because I am curious. Oh, that's actually really cool.
You know, to be honest, I'm not sure. I was using the auto earlier. In one battle, I had to stop the heal, and then for some reason I started selecting attack again after that.
I've done that before too. Why are they being so mean to Ryu?
Oh, he's fine. I just haven't bothered getting rid of his curse. He's been cursed this whole time.
I know, but they keep going after Ryu.
Yeah, he does.
Cat still doesn't have enough AP for spells, does she?
No, she is not.
But
She's
she can do
9.
spells.
And she needs at least 17. Let's see, I actually forget which one of these is even for a curse.
Vitamin.
Actually, we might not have any. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Alright, we're gonna have to start using AP pretty soon here. We're out of herbs.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Does it B to cancel the auto? But for any round of attacks, you need heal or
Yeah.
anything? Don't select auto on anyone. Yeah. You know what the crazy thing is? Playing this and for the first Breath of Fire with you, the entire time I was like, you know, yeah, I'll use auto battle. Whenever Ravi and I played Earthbound, I don't think it's like we touched our auto battle a single time.
I forgot that
Earthbound-
even had auto battle.
Yeah, it has auto battle. Neither one of us ever used it in Earthbound. But I had noticed, like, on here is just like, you know what? We'll just use auto battle. You'll be fine. They got this.
Oh, there I go. I was starting to do it again.
There's a big floofy dog outside. So which carpenter did you... Wait, you could choose a carpenter? There was more than one we could have chose from?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
We got the guy... We got the guy that was, in the town to the well, didn't we?
Yeah, and he had like a girl with him.
Yeah. That's the one we got. I didn't know you could get more than one. Or I mean, I didn't know you had an option of more than one.
Yeah, we destroyed their house.
So we got the normal house one, okay. I did not know that was a thing.
Oh, who else is poisoned? Cat.
Antidote.
Oh no, Sten.
Alright. Alright. So, Pinjira. Do I go left or do I go up the stairs?
Just if you get to a room that has some elevators and some open treasure chests, do not use the door to the right.
The door to the right, okay.
I'll point it out to you if you're there.
Okay. I think that's up.
Arclink says that carpenter is best anyway.
Oh, are they? Okay. I'll take it. We already used all of our, We already used all of our herbs, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, right here. Just, I'd go back down.
Oh, downstairs?
Yeah. Unless the elevators can go all the way down.
I think they can go all the way down, because I think I told
Okay.
you to go up instead of going
Yeah.
down.
But yeah, the door to the right up here. Do not go through that door to the right there.
Okay.
We'll fall back outside. Get these C-nates again.
You let us find out. Okay. I am still trying to figure out, like, if they add Game Boy Advance, if I want to drag Pinjira back in to play Breath of Fire 1 and 2 again, if they decide to use those to pad out the games. Because I'm not gonna lie, I know you said you don't think they do it. I still am in the boat of they might do it to pad out the Game Boy Advance library if they can. Not saying the Game Boy Advance doesn't have a big library, because it does, but...
If we did, I would just know definitely. I'd be like, let's wait a while, because they are like the same. Other than, they did change the profile portraits.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they have different profile portraits. But I do believe that's about the only thing they changed.
Okay. Aw.
And you would maybe be waiting especially longer on Breath of Fire 2, because if I were to play Breath of Fire 2 again, I'd be interested in checking out the fan retranslation, which is supposedly a lot better.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it just opens.
Maybe instead we'll get Aiden
Oh!
Chronicles. You brave boy.
I'm glad you made it, you brave boy. My name is Nimufu. Nimufu? What can I do for you?
That's a name.
Oh, are you blushing? You're so cute. Come here. Come here!
Oh, I don't need my stream open anymore.
What's wrong? What frog? Oh, that frog. If you'll play with me, I'll tell you.
No. Frog from Chrono Trigger?
Maybe. You're a good boy. I won't turn you into a frog. I'll make you my pet. What? What's wrong? Why are you leaving? Is it because I'm a witch? Are you afraid of me? Oh, I understand. Nobody ever likes me. Then I'll kill you first, then play with you.
Why don't you like her?
I don't want to be somebody's pet. I want to try Thunder Puppy.
I'm just wondering why you don't like her. What'd you upset her for?
She wants to turn us into her pet.
She seemed pretty okay to me. I mean, what do we got going on? You don't want to be some witch lady's pet?
Not really, no. Oh wow, 37.
I mean, wouldn't you rather she plays with you while you're alive rather than while you're dead?
I would, but if she's turning me to her pet, I don't want to. I don't want to be her pet. It's mostly because the names that the English translation is iffy because they're limited to 4 letters. Is that about to be the translation? Oh, I can't try any of the other ones. Spell. Tornado?
At least if that's any indication, the dragon forms may not be worth using as much in this one.
Unless we get like an ultimate form or something.
Yeah.
Do more than 40 damage, please.
By the way, if we need them, I do think I bought some stuff for healing AP that heals like 30 AP.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, if we run out of healing. Because right now I think Ryu and maybe Sten are the only ones that can heal. But she's dead anyway.
Alright. I thought that'd be a harder fight. Why? How could I lose? Boo-hoo! I'm so beautiful! And the only thing that loves me is a frog. Boo-hoo! No, I was not doing that seriously.
What? You sounded like you were channeling some like personal issues into that performance.
No. I just thought it'd be funny to go boo hoo.
Yeah.
Hoo. I lose. About the frog. If a young girl kisses him, he'll change back to normal. Now please leave me. I lose. Okay. That's a big bed.
Don't hurt me. That is a big bed.
Maybe she's just lonely. Wait, okay. His cat's name is actually Rinpu. For example, it was Dace. I don't know why they changed it.
Just imagine how much bumping could go on in that bed. Like at least 20 people could fit in there.
I thought you were about to bring up Bumper again. I was about to be like, no.
Yeah, Bumper bumping this thing.
Bumper.
In that bed, he won't have to. In that bed, he won't have to bump his own thingy.
Well, guys, that was a fun stream. I hope y'all have one. Seriously, that bed was massive.
It was. Don't let Bo near it.
Yeah, don't let him near it. That is a big no.
Oh.
Alright, Ryu, I'm gonna need to take out some money in one hit. Thank you.
And you know, this is an older RPG. He's probably going to be at the level we had him at too when he comes back.
Oh yeah.
I bet you when he joins back, he's going to be like level 4.
Yeah, I can
and then
see
we'll
that.
never use him because of it.
Do you remember where the frog man is?
I don't for sure.
I think there was a guy at the campfire down
I'll
here.
say, I think there was something around here. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said Starman, and I was about to be like, Earthbound? Are we back?
Ooh.
I thought ahead with Breath of Fire games, certain characters have short XP curves to level fast and catch up. Really? I did not know about that.
Might want to heal. I saw somebody was on HP. Oh, wait, you're right by town anyway. If you can rest here. Yeah, you can rest here.
Sleeping in the open is good. Do you want to sleep in the open?
Yeah, he's the creepy guy.
Like in Breath of Fire 1, there's a period of levels Nina goes up real fast for 10 levels because she was out for a bit. I don't remember that. Like, I'm sure there's a thing.
How would you feel if you were somewhere like this and some guy was just like, "You want to sleep out in the open?"
I'd be like, no, I'll pass. Are you winning? Ravi, we're winning.
Hello, Stormy.
We're winning, Ravi. We made it through the dungeon that we were struggling with before. I feel like some of the enemies were worse than the actual boss herself. Like, she didn't really hurt us, and we took her down pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was easy. Just about the time I was telling you, there's some AP healing items, and she was dead. Like,
Yeah,
oh, okay, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Only fell from the roof once that I saw.
We fell once, like, 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
But by now, I didn't remember which door that was. Just as I was talking about it, like, I know there's a door around here somewhere where you just fall out. Like, as I was getting the sentence out, I fell.
Yeah, it did happen. Also, Ravi, look, you can see I got my Super Nintendo controller. You see it at my profile picture. I finally get to use it. I can't clap with it, though. That's the only downside. I can't clap.
Look at what I can do.
You're showing off. I don't have the ability to...
Yeah.
No clapping, Gravy.
No clapping for blood.
Oh, I see. All I need is a young
I'll
girl
clap.
to kiss me. There you go, Ravi. I gave you actual claps. Then the spell will be released. Well then, kiss me as much as you want. What? No, it cannot be a man. It must be a young girl. Here's Ravi saying kiss me on my hot man. I don't know how to feel about this. Give me that kiss.
Give me that kiss, then. Yeah, smooch him.
What's the big deal? It's easy. It's just a kiss, right? What? It's easy. It's just a kiss. Now kiss. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, woo. Rivet, rivet, rivet.
Oops, I forgot to put my camera up.
Oh, Chase VN. That was wonderful. Wait, we actually do get a frog partner. This is Chrono Trigger.
Alright.
I'm returning to normal.
Johnny wants pussy and cars.
What did you just say?
I said Johnny wants pussy and cars.
Well, alright then. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Yeah, exactly, Stormy.
Who doesn't want a frog partner? Poor cat, I sacrificed Nina to this.
I think we're talking about pussy and cars.
Oh. I am the king of Simafort. My name is Akaru Hop. Depijan? I'm butchering this, I'm sorry. Merci beaucoup for saving me. I am butchering this. I do not speak French. Let's go, everyone.
So his name is Gene.
My castle is in the middle of the lake, and it is a wonderful place. I'll take you there. You may rejoice. She needs to join the group. So, I guess then, honestly. Oh wait. No. Okay.
Okay, Gene looks pretty cool
He does.
with this little stabby sword.
Yes, meow meow and vroom vroom. Ray, why you want meow meow and vroom vroom? I do have a question though. Can I tell you a place to go before you take Gene to the middle of the lake? Around that time. I mean, I guess that's okay.
But I wouldn't mind.
Hey, stupid! I did it. What?
Oh, it's a whole town now.
His hideout's turned into a wonderful town. Why did he just
You're
look at us and say stupid? Who you calling Pinhead? I don't want a backseat, but it becomes unavailable for a while. Where should we go? I want to know why he literally looked at us, called us stupid, and said, "Hey, it's finished."
That's stupid.
What did we do to him?
I mean, I am pretty stupid.
You're not stupid, but what did we do to him? Ravy, thank you for gifting Arclink a sub. Uses map ability to go above the waterfall to the west and swim down it.
I got the power.
Do we have the power though?
Man, I'm almost up to enough for 2 swears again.
Oh my god, he's level 10. I know I'm dying of poison, but hear me out on this. I'm gonna make it down there.
Hear me out. Yeah, you're good.
This idol is going down. Okay, maybe the idol is not going down just yet. Oh my gosh. I don't think we've ever been hit by that. And that hurt a little too much if you ask me.
Yeah, it did hurt a little.
Ravy, we hacked him up. Oh, Ravy, how would you feel if you went somewhere out in the open and somebody was like, sleeping in the open was good? Do you want to sleep in the open? Would you sleep in the open with him, Ravy?
Then he'd be
yes.
like, if you were alone with me in the woods, and you woke up with a sore asshole, would you tell anybody? Would you tell anybody, bud?
I wouldn't be going there in the first place.
No.
Would you?
I wouldn't tell anybody.
Ravy wouldn't tell anybody
Wanna
either.
go camping? Wanna go camping?
It looks like you and Ravy might go camping.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
I
I'm not
haven't
the
been
biggest fan of going
camping
camping.
forever. In so long. See, there's a little cave over there too.
There is. Sleeping in the open night sky. To go above the waterfall. How do I go above the waterfall? What is this? Wildcat Restaurant is very strict about manners. Please follow the caution notes.
This guy looks like he'd be very strict.
Gotta go. Oh, gotta go around. Okay. Also, Ravy's very scared of the dark. Ladies and gentlemen, you may check in your things here. Do you want to check in? We will return your things when you are leaving. Have a good time. Please remove your hats here. What?
Move your hats? Alright.
What is this?
Now it's gonna be like, remove your... Yep, take off your jackets and put on a napkin. Alright. Doesn't look like they're wearing napkins.
What is happening? I'm scared. Plate and fork.
Plate and fork.
Alright.
We're gonna have a feast. Nobody's here, but I should probably put my chat back up, huh?
Maybe.
Rub salt and... Alright.
Yeah, let's do it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
They do is they're total off thinking how strange it is.
Rub salt and pepper on your bodies.
Oh god. Ravy, why are you scared? It's almost no time. How would you like your meat cooked?
Medium or well done.
Don't forget the little pepper. So, are we going rare, medium, or well done, guys?
I mean, I would take rare myself, but...
Yeah, let's go rare. You should be scared. What is this?
Oh no, we're being cooked. Who saw that coming?
Let's see, is it done yet? Ah, it's raw. That's strange. Well, that's alright. I'll just cut it up and make bite-sized steaks. Get cooked, nerds. The salt and pepper may have been a hint. Hold on, spell. Let's try Fire Puppy. I actually probably should have used one of Nina's spells here.
Yeah.
$256 damage?
Nina did 1 damage. So did Jean.
We don't have any. Oh wait, we don't have any items. Spell.
Oh yeah, at least Nina has renew.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need it.
Oh, thank you for the dodge.
Yeah, you dodged that, Nina. Good job.
It's raw. Gordon Ramsay before Gordon Ramsay was on TV. You check. Yeah, we did check our items in the room. I completely forgot. Ravi here knows that I have the worst short-term memory in the world. It's fine.
Pull up that Paper Mario clip.
Yes, the Paper Mario clip. I'm surprised you remember the Paper Mario clip. Oh no. Also, wait, we turned in our weapons. Are we using forks and knives to fight them?
Yeah, I would assume.
2! That 2 damage. Oh, flame. Okay.
Did you try jab? Oh, never mind. He dead anyway.
We did it. Bloodhawk forgot? Never.
Yeah, you don't forget stuff.
Ah, I lost. In that case, I'll use my secrets. Yeah, achoo! Goodbye.
The secret was to sneeze on us?
I think so. Should I?
Yeah. Is this where they were gonna eat us?
Maybe. Are you mad that I tried to turn you into steaks? Yes.
I don't know about you, but I'm not mad.
You're not?
No.
Hit me, Harm. A chef cooks. That's the way it is. Will you forgive me? Yeah, sure, we'll forgive you. That's fine. Just whatever. Oh, you say you'll forgive me. You won't take that back, will you? No, never. Oh, it's over now. Don't be mad. Okay? What? Now everything's fine. I'll show you a trick because you forgave me. Person who wants to learn the trick, come forward and talk to me again. Who wants to cook?
I mean, come on, Blood. Have you looked at us in the mirror? We look delish. How could you blame someone for trying to eat us?
Do we look delicious though? The chef was just in a silly and goofy mood. Exactly.
Yeah.
Who should we teach the trick to?
What's the trick? Did he say anything about like what it was?
He just said,
Okay.
show me who wants to have it and I'll give it to him.
I have no idea then. Maybe not Nina since she only has 9 AP.
You mean Cat?
Assuming it'll use oh yeah, Cat. Like no, Nina's the one that has AP.
Who's
assuming
like a
it's
snack
even
right
like a magic.
So Nina or Ryu?
Yeah.
We go with Ryu actually.
Teach Ryu the trick.
Okay, I'm gonna teach Ryu the trick. Pay attention. Ryu learned how to use Chop Chop.
Chop Chop.
The trick is really sharp. What?
Chop sounds pretty cool.
What is Chop Chop? Basically to shred
food. To shred food. Alright.
I must have have a good day. Bye, Rainy.
See you, Stormy.
Have a wonderful day. We feed the strong people, we cook the weak people. Well, alright then. Chicken's really sharp. They're not feeding us?
Yeah, what the hell?
It says they...
I mean, I guess they decided we were weak, but then we kicked their asses. Can you, like, heal at that water or anything? Can we hit A at it?
That's the bathroom water.
Oh, it's the bathroom water. At least there's nobody living in that bathroom.
Yeah, that's true.
Reminds me of that guy, like, don't mind me. I just live here.
Here are your things.
You just go around me.
Oh my god, I could have literally left there without getting my stuff back.
Alright, let's see if we can go around and see up above this waterfall.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's what Ark was talking about.
We gotta get up there.
We got our Chop Chop.
We do have our Chop Chop.
Oh, we should probably go stay at this town first.
Oh, you mean the open?
Yeah, go stay out in the open. Especially since we don't have any herbs.
Yeah. I feel like he's taking stuff from us, like, every time we go to sleep.
He might.
There's no way that he's just some kind stranger out here that's like, hey, you want to sleep out in the open with me?
Or he's just like...
He's just like, what?
Oh, yeah, I just played the clip on mine. Tonight, you.
No. No. We don't need a Carl. We don't need a Carl situation here. Whoops. Wrong button. Also, what do we do here? Oh wait, we had to swim down it. Oh, okay. The socklet AR? Kimixable?
Kamikaze Blade? Oh, what is this emote?
Guess who I am? Hint, I am the wise dragon man. I've been waiting a long time for you. I'm glad you came, Ryu. Let's forget about why I was waiting for you in such a strange place.
He's like, tonight, you.
No, he did not.
Oh no, I was talking about this emote Boris posted.
Oh.
Pointing at me.
Here. Take these dragon powers. Huh? The weight is finally off my shoulders. Huh? I'm not serious. Do I have to be serious all the time?
He is the wise dragon man.
Okay, so fire puppy, ice puppy. We didn't do ice puppy.
You got fire dragon, ice dragon, and tea dragon now.
Yeah. They take exactly 27 AP.
We got like an armor and a weapon too.
Oh wait, it's your turn.
Who is it?
Is that Ryu the dragon going on adventures? It is. Also, hello, Clara. How are you doing today? Even though I'm not sick anymore, I still have trouble breathing out my nose, apparently. Please, somebody save me. You're disappointed that they don't replace the puppies? I don't mind it, because we haven't seen all the puppies yet. I'm doing pretty good.
Use agility up. Hello, Clara.
Well.
Nope, she can't wear it either. Guess Ryu it is then.
Clara says,
oh wait,
hello.
no, it's a helm. It's a helm.
Clara says, hello. Hello.
I'll give it to Nina then for that wisdom.
My friend here.
It is I, Jira.
Don't forget the 87 at the end.
Yeah, 87.
They're also actually streaming Breath of Fire 2 right now.
Wait, who's streaming Breath of Fire?
You are.
Oh. You probably shouldn't shout that guy out.
It's too late, I already did.
Oh.
I gave you a
They're gonna click on him and then you're gonna lose followers.
I'm gonna lose followers?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, man. Okay, where to now?
They're just gonna be like,
Not a
man.
fall guy.
Oh, I actually know exactly where we're supposed to go.
Do you?
Yes. It's actually on the screen as soon as you get done with the fight.
All right.
It is no longer on the screen.
No longer on the screen. Right here. Go hunt. Oh, we'll fight these guys. I thought so too, but then they came up.
Oh gosh, I just forgot. I got laundry.
You go work on that laundry. If anyone wants to, they can be bad while Blood's doing laundry.
Don't be bad.
This one. Oh shit. You must have done that one attack. We'd be dying. I might want to go sleep out in the open. Yeah, we better go stay at Ham Banana's campground. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, that wasn't the exact way I planned to go stay at Ham Banana's campground. Her poor money.
What happened to our money?
We got double cold breath from stone idols.
You broke my Switch?
I did.
Breath of Fire 2 is good so far, and Breath of Fire 1 is really good.
Yeah. It was very rude of them.
Luna's also really good, and I'm holding her and petting her right now.
These hentai flies are being rude.
You call them
What's
names
up?
they're not actually. There's no way that that's what they're called.
And they're H flies.
Honey flies.
Hey, hentai flies.
No. Bad Pimjira.
Okay, guess we'll go sleep in the open real quick. Heal up that poison. Those hentai flies really fucked us.
Pimjira, I'll fight you. I will say that so far I have enjoyed the first game more than the second one. Pimjir, what about you?
Actually, honestly, I think I'd give it to 2 so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not reading?
Oh, yeah. We'll stay here for... Oh, yeah, sorry. Gene, and people of my castle, your prince has returned. Make me happy with your words of welcome. What is wrong, my loyal subjects? The prince you love so much has returned. Don't be shy. Run into my arms. Is that him? It must be. Why do these weirdos appear when the weather gets warm? Oh no! Don't do a headlock on me! You're hurting me! It's impolite to hurt a prince. Yes, yes, just a minute. You're a good boy. Hey! It's fun to be carried, what? By my legs and arms. But it's a little embarrassing. Everyone is looking at me and laughing. Put me down quickly. I apologize for the commotion. I am the prince of this castle, and my name is Ikaru Hope Depogene. I know I butchered that. I'm sure you have already figured out that he was an imposter. That man actually believes he is the prince. I apologize on his behalf for the trouble he caused. Money for your inconvenience and a boat to take you back is ready for you in front of the castle. I hate to be rude, but get the fuck out.
Oh.
No. I cannot waste your time with this nonsense. Please leave the rest to me and be on your way. But I want to check this place out. Alright, we'll try one more. Fine, we'll leave. Merci. Thank you for your understanding. Have a safe trip back.
Is
No, then they don't make us leave. All right.
is Cat the best girl in the
That
whole
man
series?
looked a lot like the old Master Gene, don't you think? The real prince and the imposter. How are we to distinguish the two? A sharp eye like the prince is nice, but the sleepy eyes of that other man are also quite nice. I thought it was strange that he became so smart so suddenly. So that was it. An imposter? P-Tape will start screaming again. Who's P-Tape? She's the princess. Is this bed wet? Gotta do the bed check. Okay, nope, it's not wet. Bo hasn't been here. We got a deluxe pole. Okay, so it's not for her. Or it's not a weapon. So what is deluxe pole then? Oh, it's for fishing. There we go. Now we got a deluxe pole.
Would have actually responded to your message I think a little bit earlier, but I was just sitting here like I'm gonna eat the snack real quick before I start talking again. But I can see that, and I'm glad we do have those dragon powers.
Give me the only thing.
I can't believe one of the pup powers only did like 36 damage. But to be fair, he probably wasn't just weak to that ability. Luna, are you curious? Are you curious to these facts? Wait,
Wait, which is was I looking at? Iron Mail, that's what I want.
I just realized we only have 3 party members now because we had to leave them.
We do.
I don't like that. I want a full team. Hyrule, why are you pouting?
Well, no full team today. Hello, Hyrule.
Yes, hello. How are you doing? Why are you pouting? What happened? Usually they'll set them out in this. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, I didn't see what the kamikaze blade was.
How strong is it?
Don't think anyone in our party right now can equip it.
Okay.
Let's see what it says. Use while fighting. It just says use while fighting.
Oh, that might just be an item.
Maybe. Although the way it says, I assumed the BL was for blade and thought it might have been like a sword.
I can see that.
$400. We probably don't need the stick rod now that we have the deluxe rod. Hyrule says she can't hear you. Either one of us?
I'm wondering.
She's got it. Okay. What are you wondering?
I'm wondering if she just has us muted because Art can hear us. I'm assuming.
Mega Pout.
Dude, I wonder if she has us muted. She should be able to hear, because, like, I mean, you can hear me. And Ark responded to me.
What?
Who?
Huh?
Where? What's going on?
Eva, Eva, Eva. Let's praise our Gad.
Pimajira,
Prince
apparently...
Gene wrote this song recently, but it's not very good, is it?
Pimajira, apparently we sound alike.
Yeah.
I
Me
can
and you
hear
the same person?
I can hear both. I thought I was just listening to one person talk to himself. You stream? Yoshi, can you hear both of us?
I don't stream.
We're both streaming right now.
But I prefer shrimp to Ava.
What?
You prefer shrimp to Ava.
Happy comfy
Hello, Yoshi,
Saturday,
by the way.
everyone.
The king's room is above this. Alright, let's go see the king's room.
Hyrule is also streaming. I can't lurk in Hyrule stream right now.
Oh, she's streaming?
Yes.
Everybody's streaming today. I guess I'll lurk in her stream too. Oh yeah, there she is. So the castle has improved.
I would laugh.
The prince and the king
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
used to always just play. What are you gonna laugh about?
I was gonna laugh if Hyrule responded with, "Oh, I hear y'all now, it was you."
Yeah. Mumble, 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 mumble. Alright, you carry on with that then.
The bad thing is, I don't even know where you haven't been yet. Or, because I've just been looking at chat.
Who even looks at chat? Yeah, I'm
I do.
streaming too, Yoshi. How are ya? Comfy Saturday.
You stream? It hasn't been 20 years
Well,
since you
I'm
last
going in.
streamed. Even though you streamed on the 1st.
Yeah, it has been 20 days. 20 years, I mean. What do you want? He's gonna be like, get the fuck out. I'm working. Leave us immediately. Don't bother the prince. Get out.
Wow.
Oh, rude. I'm going back in. Well, heck then.
Why do they push us down?
I'm
the
doing
stairs?
alright, Yoshi. How are you?
I like how I'm relegated to phone friendo. I am not an actual person now.
Yeah, phone friendo. What you doing over here? A thief broke into the castle to steal the legendary treasure sword, but the thief was arrested and has been put to work somewhere in the castle.
Is that the Batgirl we've been following?
Maybe. This is the royal family's dining room. We want dirty people like you to stay out.
What? That's rude.
Oh, that was rude. The water flows. Ah la la. It flows through the dark, smelly sewers. La la. When I was a child, I would get on the bucket and play. What? What?
What is this? What
Okay,
is
then.
this dialogue?
You ever just like sing while you're on the toilet like that?
No, actually.
No.
I don't sing when I'm on the toilet.
Like la la la. I'm taking a shit. Now I'm gonna play in the water.
Yoshi, how did I hurt Hyrule's feelings? What did I do?
You hurt Hyrule's feelings. Oh, sir.
By the what do you mean? What did I do?
Child's room and reading that? I'm not entirely sure what you did either, but... Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like
Oh,
looking
do
at
we need
both
to heal?
chats, waiting for Yoshi to respond.
About the terrible thing that you did?
Yeah, the terrible thing I did to Hyrule.
Yeah.
The terrible thing I did to Hyrule is just exist.
You just wait.
What do you
This
mean,
is so
Shang
heavy. I don't know if I can do it. They're gonna sink. They want our boat to sink? Oh, you can do it, P-Tape. Damn, look at her lift that rock.
Yeah, she's got
Heave
a
ho.
very high up over. Oh,
Wow. So, in the last, 2 minutes, we've been called stinky, and now our boat's been destroyed. What are you doing there? Shame, shame. I'm sorry. But first, please listen to my story. Okay? The fact is... Oh, someone is coming.
what?
Okay then. Yeah, we'll just hang out here, it's fine. What's that sound? Those people must have dropped something when they were leaving. But who would have thought that the real Gene would come back now? He's the real Gene? Ah,
I would have never guessed.
so the prince is an imposter? Yeah, I always thought so too. Now that you mention it, that man was Master Gene. He looks the same as ever. Yeah. But what's going to happen to that guy? Hey, you two. Hurry up and guard the prince, imposter. When you say the imposter, which do you mean? Of course, the one in the jail. Are there any other imposters? The leader doesn't seem to realize what is going on. The imposter took over because Master Gene was around too much. Poor guy. Maybe I'll deliver a snack to him later. Super Mega Pout. I'm confused.
I am also
Everybody
confused.
is just awful. They don't even care that he is an imposter. Why won't they say, let's kill the imposter? Glub, 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 I'm drowning.
Oh god!
F for cat. Oh, I can't hold it anymore. Oh, F for Nina.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Ryu goes ... in this.
F for you. Well, guys, that was Breath of Fire 2. We're all dead. Oh my. If you can't swim, you should have told me.
It was kind of too late, or she just threw us in the water. That is fair, but the other two should have still been able to swim.
Oh my. You've gained consciousness. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay. Ryu, can I punch this girl? Yeah. I'm sorry. But if the soldiers had seen us, things would have become complicated. So I pushed everyone in, but I'm sure you understand the situation now. Please capture the imposter and save my brother. Sure. These are the gills. It is a tool to breathe underwater. You won't last very long under deep water, but it is good for use in this castle. Please use this to walk through the water and go to the underground dungeon. My brother should be locked up there. If you go through the water, you can get to the docks. The boat there is still intact. Please use it when you want to get out. Alright. Nothing.
So, Pinjira, I'm sitting here like, can people actually hear me on my stream now? I'm actually like legitimately worried. Because if nobody can hear me on my stream, I'm gonna be a little sad.
And Yoshi was able to hear us, I think.
I mean, Arky said that they thought they were hearing somebody talk to themselves. So. Yeah. So, I loaded up the stream on my phone. I can hear myself clear as day.
Yeah, I hear you too. I actually I had to go check.
So, why can't Hyrule hear me?
Oh, no, there we go. I don't know. Well, I assume Hyrule would have us on mute since she's streaming.
I'm sorry, I tried to mute myself before I sneezed, but that did not happen. Whew.
But the pouting and Yoshi saying you upset her, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know either.
Actually.
Oh. Sage is streaming. That's where Sage went to.
Oh.
Also, I just realized you named the stream Thicky and Twiggy. Oh, got it. It's showing me an ad now. I can't actually see. Yoshi, how dare.
There we go.
How dare, Yoshi, how dare.
Well, I'm just still confused about why he upset Hyrule.
Yes, I am still very confused about that. So we need to find the underwater dungeon.
I assume that's what this is. I just went back to add Sten to our party.
Hopefully that's what this is. Oh.
You here to go through the leftovers? Yeah, sure, we'd take some leftovers. I would like to cook a gold fly someday. A dream fly. And I mean, a gold fly is a cook's dream.
Because she can't have me up. That's why she's upset at me.
She can't have you up?
That's why she's pouting, doing the mega pouts.
What shall I prepare today?
Why is this giving me Super Mario RPG flashbacks to the cake monster?
Maybe us.
Oh no, you're not allowed to leave. Yeah, the other guy did try to cook us. Oh my god.
The kitchen is a competition arena for chefs. Alright, you guys do that.
So I take it that maybe, just maybe, this wasn't the dungeon?
I don't know, I didn't go in here yet.
Oh.
I see some guy trapped down there.
What is that guy?
It looks so fresh and tasty. What, that guy down there? With those crabs? I can't believe we have to stand guard and have all this delicious food in front of our faces. We're making her work here as punishment for breaking in. She's helpful because she doesn't snitch any of the food.
Wait, that's not the one from the beginning of the game, is it?
Whoa. Look at all these worms down here.
That is a lot of worms.
We've got lots of worms. Would you like to taste one? Yeah, sure. Don't eat it raw. Okay. I guess we can't eat any worms.
Don't eat it raw.
I wanted to eat it. I wanted to eat the worm.
Don't eat the worms, please.
He's an unusual guy, but he draws well. So it's, yeah. What do you guys want? Don't tell me you're here to visit this idiot. Sorry, but I've been ordered not to let anyone visit him. If you must see him, you'll have to kill me first.
What?
Do you want to?
Well, do you want to?
Nah. You guys seem to be a little bit smarter than him. Oh. But you know what? I changed my mind. Yes, I do want to kill you. Are you going to risk your lives for him? You guys are pretty stupid.
What? Oh my god, look at him!
Yeah, look at that armor. Let's
Basically
try chop.
Oh yeah, she can't use any of her spells.
Do.
So he's a frog. He'd be water type, right?
Yeah.
Thunder beats water, right?
I think so. He's a Pokemon. He is a Pokemon, right?
Yes. This is 100% Pokemon.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what I wish we could have gotten?
What?
The Pokemon RPG that was being made for the N64 disc drive.
Yeah. Super Mario 64 too.
Yeah.
I remember that was a thing. Wait, let's do chop. So, yeah.
Imagine we actually did get a 64 disc drive game on the NSO. The only thing I can think of that was close to being finished is like F-Zero, I think, right?
I think there was something F-Zero, actually.
When are we finally getting Earthbound 64?
10th and ever?
I remember
Most
seeing
likely then.
I remember seeing something about that game was actually... Like, it wasn't nearly done, but it was like 60-something
I
percent
feel like
done.
my brain is full of... I feel like my brain is brainworms.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it might be. Let's see if that even works.
Am I crazy though, or have you heard that too? Like, I believe Earthbound 64 was like
he's dead already.
60-something percent done. Like, it was close, but it
I
wasn't,
don't
like,
recall.
super close.
I just remember seeing a very short footage of it. What good is it going to do to save him? You did it! Blood, what was the mega pout for? I thought Yoshi had all the answers.
I thought Yoshi did too. The
Now
Mega
we
Pout,
can talk to my brother.
The Mega Pout was because Hyrule couldn't have my stream up.
Come here quickly. My sketch is a little off. Jean? Jean? Oh, little sister. Oh, Monsieur Ryu. I'm sorry I can't be more hospitable. As you can see, I cannot entertain you at this time. But please, go ahead and enjoy yourself. By the way, may I help you with something? What are you drawing? So what do you think? I think the colors are quite nice. You came to save me? Then an ad came by. Wait, why are you getting ads, Yoshi? You're subbed.
Yeah, why are you getting subs?
Yoshi
Unless,
shouldn't be getting any ads in my stream.
unless Yoshi was in my stream whenever I was
Yeah,
talking, and then
yeah.
ads.
Wait a minute, I want to finish this picture. So I can give it to you as a token of my appreciation. This is no time for small talk. Doesn't it bother you to be treated like an imposter? Why would it bother me? I'm just going to change from Prince Gene to Plain Gene. I really don't mind. I mean, being a prince does kind of sound like a bother. You fool. I'm so worried about you, and you don't even care. You're a fool. Boo, hoo, hoo.
I really would
There's
not
a
want to
lot
be a
of
prince.
crying.
There has been.
No, no, no. Don't cry. You should save your tears for the man you love. Wee. I'll think of something. Just a minute. By the way, there's the royal ring. Only the royal family has the real royal ring. That's right. There is a way. Oh, Yoshi got an ad in Hyrule stream.
I saw
There's
that.
only one royal ring in the royal house. If you could show them your ring, they will know who is the real. I'm so happy for you, P-Tape. We're talking about you. Oh, that's right. On Seo Ryu, I gave my royal ring to the witch, Nimufu. Get it back for me. I know it's a lot to ask, but will you do it? It was stolen by a witch? No, no, Nimufu is not a bad witch. She was lonely, so I gave it to her as a gift. You gave such a precious ring to a witch? What's the matter with you?
Okay. So
Okay, so we gotta go back to that dungeon then.
Yes, it is my turn. It's been my turn for 7 minutes, but I was like, I'm gonna let you get through the talking right here and the fight.
Yeah.
And then the talking took so long, I was like, good lord.
It did.
Oh, we can go in here too if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
Hyrule's in pain. She's crying. She's shaking violently. It'll be fine, Hyrule. It'll be fine. I know you can't hear me, but it'll be fine. You don't need to hear my voice anyway. My voice isn't that great to begin with. Watch, that'll be the one thing she hears and she gets very mad at me. Also, I can't believe I have to go through that whole dungeon again. Do you remember the path? Because I don't remember the path. No!
You want to go to where the switches are.
Well, it says his voice sounds like poop, and you don't need to hear him anyway. Picture, why would you out me like this?
Just for good measure, I posted it in her chat too.
Why did you do this? Why? Why do you want to see me get in trouble?
She's gonna kill you.
I am out at this time. If you need to see me, please go to the Wildcat restaurant to the west.
Okay, good, so we don't have to go there again. That's where they tried to cook us.
It's a normal day. What you mean? Dio, how you doing?
What link do you mean, Yoshi? You want to see what link?
There's a link?
I don't know. Yoshi just said I want to see the link.
The Legend of Zelda link? I also can't believe Hyrule did not have the
This
online
link?
for the Switch. Yeah, that link? The CDI link? But I can't believe that Hyrule and I have to wait till the 3rd anniversary of Link to the Past before we play it again. oh. Pimjir, since you have her stream up, can you ask her something for me and give me her response?
What do you want me to post?
Ask her if she's ready to play the CDI Zelda games with me.
Okay.
I know I'm dead for even bringing it up, but I'm already dead to begin with after what you said to her. You even posted it in your chat that I said my voice sounds like poop? You really are just trying to get me in trouble today, aren't you?
What?
I can't believe you posted that, the voice thing in your chat too.
Well, Yoshi asked me what I
Oh.
posted.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So that was why I posted it there.
I am 100%,
I will be back. I forgot to get some water.
Oh, yeah, you get that water. Oh, it just puts us in here, okay.
Oh.
The witch school is an all-girls school, so the reunion parties are boring. There aren't any good-looking guys here either. Obviously, we're all witches. I wonder if Nimufu is still collecting cute boys for her collection. Nimufu, she's worshipping the porcelain god. Oh my gosh. Nimufu, isn't she around? Isn't she around somewhere? I can't, there we go. She picks fights when she's at a party. You should watch out for her. Whee! I'm having fun. Time to fight.
It wasn't a link, Yoshi. What I just posted there about Blood saying his voice sounds like poop, that was what I posted. I didn't post any links. About his voice sounding like poop, and she doesn't need to hear him anyway.
Whoa! Whoa! Is the chef a cat person?
Oh, he's a cat person. That's pretty cool.
Also, they said that, whee! I'm having fun. Time to fight. Okay, so I can just fight her forever. But, the one we need to see is sing the Porcelain Throne God. I think is what they said.
What is it? Oh, some Vicks Vapor Rub. Get some sniff of that.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. I don't have any paint to huff. We were talking about huffing some paint on stream. That reminds me of that.
I don't know about actually doing that now.
Why not? We said we were gonna huff paint and play Breath of Fire 3.
We did say that, didn't we?
And Hyrule agreed that it sounded like a good idea.
Oh, did
That's
she?
how I seem to remember it going.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, you guys huff that paint and make sure not to drink any water.
I believe. I believe it and I don't believe it at the same time.
Yeah. Huh.
Who cares? Who cares? No one ever likes me. Huh? What do you want? Did you come here to make fun of me? What?
Did they put me in this game?
That's not you. Oh, I don't have it. Maybe I dropped it in the toilet. Who cares? It was just a dumb old ring anyway. Go ahead and look for it. I don't care anymore. Didn't you just throw up in the toilet? Because the first thing we say is, "Bleh." Will you jump in the toilet?
I guess we have to jump in the toilet. Whoa, that's. Is this where our toilet goes to?
I guess. Ryu stretches a hand out to the ring. Oh no! It slipped. The ring began floating away. No!
Wow, Ryu fucked up.
That was convenient.
Yeah, you know it's not gonna be that convenient.
Ryu
Oh
got
wait,
the
never
win.
mind. I guess it was.
Alright. Yeah, I guess.
I thought we were gonna have to go back and like have Gene get in our party so we could swim around down there.
Oh, you thought, oh, I don't want to swim there, please, never.
Yeah.
What's it with you guys? How can you jump into the toilet for a ring? The royal ring.
I mean, I kind of agree with her there.
I do too. You liar. Who would be stupid enough to give a ring like that to a witch? I know there's no way that anyone would give anything that important to a girl like me. I can't believe we had to jump into the toilet. I can't believe that was a thing that popped up on the screen, was jump into the toilet.
So Hyrule never came in here to kill you about CDI Zelda, huh?
She didn't. Did she say anything?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Ah. 2 hunters came the other day. We didn't get to eat it.
She did not say anything in chat.
What do you mean just hush, Yoshi? What did I do? I was talking about playing the CDA Zelda games. That's not so bad, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, the Wand of Gamelon.
Zelda's Adventure.
Yeah, the Faces of Evil. There we go. All great games.
Don't rush the answer.
Okay.
I won't rush the answer.
Do you need to heal at all? Well, either way, this place doesn't end.
I was about to say, it looked like we were all full health.
Yeah, we're good. We good. I knew you fought some of the witches, so I wasn't sure what happened there.
The witches were easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
They didn't stand a chance. Alright, now let's give him his ring back.
And then we had to go in the toilet.
We're never talking about that. We never went in the toilet.
Oh. I mean, I saw you jump right into that toilet.
I did no such thing.
Oh.
Merci, boo-boo. I'm very happy. Oh, how nice to see this ring again. This was the only way I knew to express my feelings for her. Oh, the end of an inept love? This is no time to sing. Let's go show the imposter the ring. Oh, little sister. It's not good to be so hysterical. Let me sing a song to soothe you. This is not the time to sing. You are calm no matter what is happening around you. Now let's go.
I changed my stream title.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Blood jumped right into the toilet! Oh, my little sister, I am saddened. Why are you so friendly with that imposter? It was not fun to see my adorable little sister take the side of him. Silence, the imposter is you. The real Gene standing here is going to tear you apart. No, no, no. The tape. You mustn't use such words. Now you keep quiet. You wouldn't be talking so brave for long. Show them, Gene. Show them the ring. Show them the proof that you are the prince. Please look, this is my ring. It was in the toilet.
Is a ring? Is a ring that we got out of the toilet really proof of anything?
It's proof of something. Now, what do you say? After seeing this ring, do you still say that my brother is an imposter? Oh, dear sister, what are you saying? Of course I have the royal ring. Now stop this foolishness. Potape, he's lying to you. That's impossible. 2 royal rings? All your rings are fake. Oh, Potape. We cannot continue to play these games with you. Will you not give up until we kill that imposter? What? Father, Jean is suffering. Why won't you say something? Oh, it's you, Potape. You're very scary. What? Like you're... More importantly, I would like to have fly pudding for dinner. Screech! Screech!
Screech!
Father, you fool. How can you talk about food at a time like this? Fly pudding? Aha! I got it. The pudding! You are always a great cook. Your pudding is the best. If they taste your cooking, they'll know you're the prince. Cooking contest? You want me to make the pudding for you? I'll be happy to, dear sister. I'll make anything for you until you're satisfied. Because as you say, I am a good cook. You can do this, Jean. You cook better than anyone. I wonder what will happen if I don't win. If you lose, you and your friends will be killed. You have made me go through all this. There is no other choice but death for you. Now take them to the kitchen.
So first, Gene needs to prove his royalty with a toilet ring, and now it's with pudding.
Please tell me he washed his hand, or at least the ring, before he put it on.
I mean, no one washed their hands. We watched it go down. I don't think anyone's washed themselves this whole game.
This way, follow me.
I mean, at least when we went underwater, at least some of the stink would have rinsed off.
Yeah. Here it is. You have courage challenging the prince in the cooking contest. The prince is a great cook. Gene,
you know who hasn't watched this whole game, though?
Bo.
Yeah.
All you have to do is make the gold fly pudding. You used to make and you won't lose. But the ingredients are key for that recipe. I plan to make a cockroach and green onion salad, worm with caramel sauce, and gold fly pudding. So I need all of you to go and find the ingredients for me. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît? I'm probably mispronouncing that too. Oh, it sounds cockroaches, worms, and goldfish. I accidentally hit the right shoulder button there, and that skipped it. Now shall prepare the same menu. After all, they are Potape's favorites.
Omelette du fromage.
I like my brother's cooking. You just wait, he won't lose to an imposter. My. Well, everything will be clear when you eat my cooking. If you lose the imposter, and the shreds will be executed. So you should do your very best.
We totally won't go get these ingredients and then have to fight anyway.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No way at all. Do you hear that, everyone? All of your lives as well as my brother's is on the line in this. Let's do our best. So, goldfly, cockroach, and worms. We have worms.
He needs the biggest worms.
I thought the worm that you got from the thing was like, well, yeah.
I didn't get it. Didn't actually get a worm. It just said not to eat them raw. Maybe now you can go get one.
We get a goldfly. We were sure to win. Heard rumors of the legendary goldfly, which escaped years ago, is in the basement of this castle. This is true. So is everything in this castle?
Maybe.
What is that arrow for?
I don't know. You can't do anything there?
I could not do anything there.
Okay.
So we need a goldfly, we need cockroach. Where would we get the cockroach from?
A good question. Maybe he'll tell us about that too.
Maybe. Cooking contest with the prince. He can't win. We have a chance if he can get his hands on the legendary golden fly.
Yeah.
The water flows. Oh wait, you already read that.
Yeah. You didn't want to read it too?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
There's fails
Do
painting
your
up
little
here.
toilet song?
We don't need a toilet song. We've already dealt with enough toilets today. Wait, there's a nursery? In the castle where you can get fresh food.
Yoshi's gonna be like, no you haven't, go pee.
Hey, Yoshi. I haven't peed yet today. Ava, let's praise our God. Prince Gene wrote this song recently, but it's not very good, is it? The windmill on the roof pumps the water up and runs it into the castle. You're first. Go pee! Hydrate!
Oh
Double
no!
hydrate.
Now I can't be first.
I double hydrated for you.
Yeah.
The windmill on the roof pumps the water up and runs into the castle. What do you think of this? I had a hard time bringing out the essence of ennui in the model. Ennui? Do you know a soldier named Tata? He was my boyfriend. Who would take some food to the dungeon and has not returned. We did see somebody named Tata, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's true, where was he? Oh, it's a lie. What?
Oh. Okay.
Recently, Prince speaks about Saint Ava a lot. I prefer shrimp to Ava. I do prefer shrimp to Ava too. Kingsman
Well,
was
I guess
above
we didn't technically see him. I remember him saying he was gonna bring him food, but I don't remember if he actually did.
this. Also, do you see how many times Yoshi redeemed Hydrate?
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 hydrates. I should have done it like the count. 1 hydrate, 2 hydrate, 3 hydrate. Ha ha ha.
I drank enough for all those hydrates.
Blood needs a not first redemption.
Not first redemption.
Yeah, not first.
Cooking contest sounds good. I wish they would let me taste. I don't really care which is the real prince. I just want to live in a happy place. Happy place. Is the food ready? Not yet. Where is this food? Also, can you imagine sitting up here and watching everybody down below actually eat food?
Yeah. Man, if only my sound clip played in your shirt too. That'd be kind of funny.
What sound clip did you play?
Oh, well, just now it was Gojira. But the one that would have been funny earlier was the hand banana one.
The hand vet tonight.
Talking about that camping guy out in the open.
Oh! Oh!
Is there anything in that stuff? Yeah, there you go.
Is there anything here? There's nothing. Wait, can we? Oh. That's a window. I'm assuming that's a window. Is that dungeon?
Upstairs, downstairs.
Oh, there's nothing here. What is this room for?
I don't know. I see some buckets going down.
I do too. Can we
Wonder
go
if you also
down
like
the bucket?
ride one. Yeah.
Do I get to
Ride
be
the
bucket?
bucket.
What is?
Whoa, what's that guy doing?
That's what I want to know.
Oh, it's Tata.
I'm drying up. Water, someone help. Oh, thank you, I'm saved. Oh, Violina. Violina. Okay. It's locked.
Now, maybe if you tell her that you saw him, she won't call you a liar.
Maybe.
So, man, they do that just for him trying to feed him? That's rude.
Yeah, it was kind of rude of them.
Yeah. Or if it was in both of our streams, I'd play the miss sound clip every time, we miss.
Oh, would you?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Huh? He signed up on the roof and he's drying up? That's terrible. Hang on, Tata. I'll bring you some water right away. Yeah! Alright, it's your turn. I don't know what that was for.
Oh. Did they get my turn, 8 minutes late?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. My next turn might go 8 minutes late because if it's like a fight or something,
Yeah.
I'll just let it go. Like I'll keep fighting.
Oh wait, it was the other way.
But I feel a little worried because Yoshi over here is going to try to make me go pee.
You have to pee yet?
No,
No.
I don't have a baby bladder.
How about now?
Not yet.
No. Okay. It's all because of you. Thank you very much. I was caught trying to take food to the real prince. The imposter is cold-hearted. I prefer the soft-hearted prince, even though he's a little dumb.
Wow.
Is there anything I can do? How about some info? If you jump on the bucket at the windmill storage behind, you can get to the basement of the castle. This is the key to the storage. Alright, thanks. Ooh, alright. Yeah, sure.
So I
I'll
feel
take
like
some
he would
money.
have given you the key to get the money if you would have just said money.
I like money.
Money is pretty nice.
Are both of these open? The key?
Oh.
Yeah. I like money.
1,000 coins.
Hey, we got some money.
So this takes us straight to the basement?
It's a lot of stairs. Key doesn't seem to work there.
Yeah. That's a shame. But
All those stairs.
But we might be able to ride a bucket down, which will be pretty sweet.
But you said "but" like 3 times.
Did I?
Yeah. But
We could ride a bucket.
A
We can
butt
ride a
kit.
bucket.
a butt kit.
Not a butt kit. We can ride a bucket.
But what about a butt kit?
I'd rather not ride a butt kit.
Okay. If you say so. Getting that butt kit.
Goshi, I don't need to pee. I'm not Hyrule, I don't have a baby bladder.
I really might kill you today.
Do you really think she might?
I don't know. I just read Yoshi's message.
What, the pee and all
Buzz
that?
buzz. Eek! Help me! No, in my
Oh,
chat.
help me make daddy pee.
Ah! You are a fool to think that you can capture me. You are not good enough to capture me, you scum. Help me! Huh? Hey! You're not thinking of trying to capture me, are you? You rats! I must show you the differences in our strengths.
Why?
Alright, we're
why
fighting
is
the fly
this
now.
fly coming after us?
I think maybe I should use that chop on him.
You want to cook them up?
Yeah.
Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check the laundry.
Alright. Check that laundry. If anyone wants to be really bad, now's the time. Now, Blood says he's going to check his laundry, but is he doing that or is he going to pee? He just doesn't want anyone to know.
I heard what you said. I went to check the laundry, but it's not done yet.
Did you go to check the laundry or did you actually go pee? You know,
I checked the laundry.
you were just embarrassed. You were embarrassed about it and didn't want to say you were going to pee.
I'm not embarrassed of peeing. If I gotta pee, I gotta pee. But I don't gotta pee, so I don't have to worry about it.
Huh.
You haven't killed the gold fly yet? Oh, did Chop Chop do anything?
So, what am I supposed to do that, it just does damage.
Okay.
So how do you gather that I get you to pee, since Yoshi wanted me to help Daddy pee?
The only thing I can say is you just make me drink more water, but even then it'll take a
Okay.
while.
No! Okay.
She's still alive.
Didn't quite kill her.
Oh!
Okay, bombed is okay. Oh, on her.
I'm also standing up, so if I sound a little bit further away, I'm just waiting for Luna to come back into the room.
Where are you, Blood? Where'd you go?
I'm just above the mic!
Okay. We're gonna bomb this fly.
Yeah, you bombed that fly.
Yeah.
This is one tough fly, good lord.
Yeah, he is.
I think this guy's
This
giving us
fly's
more
like-
trouble than the last 3 bosses.
Fly's like, I'm never gonna die.
This fly's like, I'm immortal.
Never, ever. What happened? Heh, you're not so bad for a bunch of idiots. But I'll never get caught, especially by idiots like you. We've been called idiots a lot lately.
I know!
Ha 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 ha! I came to get the wild cockroach so Prince Jean could cook it, but I didn't realize that it was such a strong fly. But you just called it a cockroach.
Yeah. Is it both?
He's fucking dead. He is dead.
Imagine getting killed by a fly.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
Would it though?
I mean, if I'm gonna die, might as well, right?
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, of all things in the
Like,
world...
I got killed by a fly. We gotta help BL.
Guts BT.
We gotta guts BT. Guts belt?
Guts belt?
Yeah, it's a accessory.
Oh, I don't know why I just thought of this, but I told you Aiden Chronicles has permadeath.
You did tell me that.
So before release, there was supposed to be an item that you could give to somebody, and it would be like like something that they would wear. It would be like a little gem that they would wear. That if they died, it would bring them back to life.
Hey, look at these things.
Mimics.
Knocking my headphones off my head.
Oh no.
What are you doing, Zephyr? Can't you see I'm playing video games? He's like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
can you hear?
He's like, you can pet some pussy on stream. Take some
Excuse me?
time. What?
What did you just say?
I want petting pussy on stream. You don't gotta make it weird.
Kujer, why do you hurt me this way? But, there was a piece of equipment you could get in Aiden Chronicles, or you were supposed to be able to get in
Ryu
Aiden
is
Chronicles.
decomposing.
He needs to not. But it would, bring you back to life if you died. But they couldn't fix a glitch with it before release. And that glitch, if you equipped the item that was supposed to revive you, it would kill you. So they just straight up removed it from the game.
My headphones on my head. We got that. He's like, no. Okay. Let's try the other way first then.
Did you hear what I said?
I kind of got distracted by my headphones being pushed off my head. As it's about Aiden Chronicles.
Yes. Aiden Chronicles was originally supposed to have an item that would bring you back to life from permadeath, but it was something you equipped to the character. But it was glitched, and they couldn't fix it before the game release, so they just removed it. The glitch would kill you as soon as you equipped it.
That sounds pretty cool.
But it was supposed to be there to save you from death, but it had the complete opposite effect. Yeah.
How would you like if you were using something to, like, save yourself, and then instead it was like, nah, actually...
I'm just imagining, like, seeing the characters in the world, and one of them has it in their hand, they're like, if you put this on yourself, like, you put this on you as, like, equipment, you're safe from death, you'll come back to life from death. And they immediately put it on, and they just fall over.
It actually kind of is how a lot of prescription medications are. You'll be going to take a prescription for depression, and, side effects will be, you might feel suicidal when you take this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Why are you so needy right now, Chester? Okay, I want my headphones on my head. You said that.
You're not allowed. Chester needs you.
Yeah.
I'm just watching
this stuff.
I'm just watching your stream. I just see Chester on top of you.
Yeah. Oh, will you stop this? There's nothing but blue cockroaches. Aw, boo-hoo-hoo. Can't eat any blue cockroaches.
Sorry, everybody at the screen got him.
Look at these guys. Look at them wiggle. They're just like gyrating at us.
But everybody, I'm very sorry that I got distracted there. I was just watching Pitcher's stream and seeing Chester just in his face. Just like, give me attention, please. I just want love.
Yes. Everything alright, Chester? Is life okay?
Chester's like, I just missed you. I wanted to see you.
Okay, the cat in the game is not okay. We need to heal that cat. Oh, I've got problems. I do have problems.
What do you mean?
Whoa, look at those blue cockroaches.
That's not what you needed, though?
Oh no, I'm gonna go in there. I was just checking this way first.
Okay.
Just knocked my headphones off my head again. He's like, this stream is not important.
He's like, I am important. Give me
I
the
did go in
attention.
there already.
He's like, I demand attention and I need it now.
Demand. Okay.
Poltergeist?
Yep. Oh, now they're doing damage to him. Before they were doing like 10 damage. Okay, Rio, we need you to live.
We need all of them to live.
Yeah. That didn't do great either.
Yeah.
Alright, Rio. You'll live. You'll live. I believe in you. Oh, she got a special. Good job, Cat. Shit, I need to get these points. That offended Chester.
I need some points in your stream.
I leaned forward. I leaned forward to get your points, and that offended him.
He was like, I'm done. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
That'll happen with Lucky. She'll start pawing my lap or get ready to sleep on me, and I'll lean forward to do
Blue
something on the
cockroaches
computer.
are not what we need, though, because he said they're not edible.
Ah.
They're just in our way.
Imagine cockroaches actually being edible.
Yeah. I'd
Are
rather
they edible?
not. Whoa. That was rude.
That was
Okay,
very
good.
rude.
We got him.
Oh.
Didn't give me time to... Well... I think Cat's the fastest. Alright, good. Got it in.
Destroy that cockroach. Take it
That would
down.
have been unfortunate if Ryu died.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, it'd be unfortunate if any of them died, but
Ryu's our heaviest hitter.
yeah, he is. What are you
he's
doing
blocking
here?
away.
I think there are a bunch of ferocious cockroaches and worms. Oh, I already talked to you. Okay.
At least we're getting good experience.
Yeah, fighting these gimme ghouls.
Gimme ghouls. What is this, Pokemon?
Yep.
I'm so glad I finally filled out my Pokédex. I'm so glad that that's, like, taken care of.
Oh, now the cockroaches are back.
Have you filled out yours yet?
I have not.
How close are you?
I still need to go get the steaks. That's pretty much what I need to do. Oh, I didn't get King Gambit either. I didn't go fight those other Bisharps.
I was trying to think what they were too. I could not remember their names, but I knew what you're talking about.
Yep. I know you need to go fight them and get like some kind of armor thing or something.
Yes, and when I checked, it said the best way to do it was if you find them with the pre-evolution. That one usually has it.
Yeah, if like other ones follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like groups of them.
Luna? Why are you staring at me for?
I'll be back in 1 second. I'm just gonna try to close that door so the alarm sound isn't as loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys. I don't know if this is Fidger's last turn, but my next turn is my last one. And I feel like we've barely made any progress. I feel like I know we've done a lot, but I feel like we haven't done much in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. I also just realized that this might be your last turn.
Yeah, it probably will be. Yeah, if we do 230.
Okay. And the crazy thing is, I know we've done a lot, but it feels like we haven't done much at all.
Yeah, let's see. We did that dungeon, and then we've done all the stuff for here. B-roach.
We also did the one bar.
Yeah, I wonder if the B is for bitch. Are they bitch roaches?
I'm pretty sure it's blue roaches.
Blue roaches. Well, if you say so.
I'm gonna go ahead and out on a limb and say it's blue.
Yeah.
Because it is the color blue.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I feel like this is the most progress we've made in a Breath of Fire stream since the beginning. But it really doesn't feel like it's been that much.
So, I wonder if these just use all your AP no matter what. Like, if I use Cure here. Let's find out. Now, what does it say?
Still.
Now it says 15.
Oh.
So it just uses all of whatever your current AP is.
Okay. So you could probably use that at like 1 AP.
Uh-huh.
Slam.
Yeah, see? Slamming Ryu like that? That sounds like something a bitch roach would do.
Yeah, sounds like something a Blue Roach would do.
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago, Pedro, you're like, I'm gonna go a full stream one day without swearing in your stream.
Yeah.
Oh. That is
Yeah,
massive.
but then Yoshi told me to be myself. I was like, yeah, you know what?
Yoshi did do that.
I should do all the swears in Bloodstream.
And you also made me swear the most in my stream.
Yeah.
Not counting the times where I read something in game. Because Outlast 2 made me say a lot of stuff.
Talking about the cunt of your mind. I remember that.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Free cunt.
Is it really free though?
I mean, no one had to spend any points.
This was fair.
Or money.
But is it really free though? Because I feel like you were more likely to say it than I would.
Oh, that's true.
And then
Yeah,
some
for me,
they're
they're always
free.
free.
I don't remember what it was, but there was something not the Dead Rising 4 thing, but somebody had me say something, and Hyrule was like, that was the most forced sounding thing I've ever heard you say.
Yeah, I seem to vaguely recall what you're talking about too, but
I believe it involved the word you said just a second ago too. But I don't remember what it was.
a tornado.
Like the actual full thing.
Oh, stands out of points.
So I'm gonna go back to the thing you talked about whenever Hazel and I played Metroid.
Bumper?
Not Bumper.
Okay.
1,000 of these in your attic, or Strange Man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would definitely take a man over 1,000 of these. I mean, just look at that. Look at that, like, pulsating...
He looks like something out of Aliens or something.
And he's, like, bigger than all of them.
He
I don't think 1,000 of those would fit in the attic.
You never know. You
Yeah.
never know. Also,
if 1,000 of those if 1,000 of those are in the attic, it's like Starship Troopers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never
Have you seen that movie? No,
No.
you haven't. Okay. But you hold on. I feel like fire would be good on him. Maybe Fire Dragon.
Fire Dragon?
Yeah.
Show me that Fire Dragon. It's so weird saying Spark is fire.
Yeah. It is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, get that counter.
Now that's a dragon.
It is.
10 damage! Alright, I want to check laundry again. I think it's actually done this time.
It better be done.
Or else.
Very cold, I guess. Yeah, get that counter. Ooh, get that special too, yeah. He's still not dead. This is a tough cockroach. That is a tough cockroach. Also, Nina's magic is not doing very good. Damage-wise, that is. Oh, now ZBR streaming too? Everybody's streaming today. Rio caught the cockroach. Yeah, we got him. Alright, so other way for the fly. I think we might want to backtrack a little bit and go stay at the inn thingy before we go try to fight that fly again.
Oh, we can do that. Also, I'm so sorry, whoever...
I assume we probably can?
Maybe. I'm sorry, everybody that was sitting here in the darkness because I was getting my laundry. Also, really, Pinchia.
What?
Pissing out my ass.
Oh.
There you go.
Is that what you're gonna do when you finally go pee for Yoshi?
No, that is in fact not what I'm gonna do when I finally go pee for Yoshi.
Okay. Of course, the one time when you did stop to go pee, Yoshi wasn't here.
I know, right? The
Like
one
two
time.
Breath of Fire streams ago, I believe it was.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yoshi
You're like,
seems,
I gotta go pee.
Yoshi seems so bummed when he told them that I went to pee without them being
I'm like,
here.
man, where's Yoshi at? You're going to pee, and Yoshi's not here. I'm like,
Oh my god. Yoshi, I want to know what Yoshi's fascination with pee is. Also, you want to know something crazy?
What? What's crazy?
I have not used the bathroom since I woke up, and I've had 2 full bottles of water since I woke up.
Huh.
And I've been awake since like 11, and it's 3.
I think I had to pee once when I got up this morning. I'm actually kind of surprised. I drank a lot of coffee, and I don't think I had to go pee.
Who even drinks coffee?
Yeah. I do. I know Next Gen does.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of next gen, her and I are going to be playing Mario on Monday.
Yeah.
We're finally going to
Gonna finish off those Toad world levels, the Mushroom world levels,
Yes.
until you're cut off from Champions Road.
Yes.
Yep.
And then I feel very bad for Jen because Champions Road is not easy from what I remember.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna do that though?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go replay the levels?
We're not going to replay the levels.
Well, don't you have to get the top of the flagpole with every character?
No.
in all the levels to do that?
No.
Oh.
Unless they changed it, because I know they did the Champions Road stuff, but I never got all the flagpoles.
I remember getting to something in that, and it said you had to get to top of the flagpole with every character.
I'm pretty sure it's just for like completion's sake, not to actually do a level.
Maybe. I'll have to see when you do it then, and if you're able to do Champions Road, I'm gonna have to be like, Abyss. We can do Champions Road. Cause I thought for sure I remembered us trying to play that level and it wouldn't let us because we didn't do that.
If that is the actual case, because here's the thing, I remember finishing the full game and then seeing that the stats screen for each stage and seeing that you had the Mario, Toad, Peach, Luigi, Rosalina like pictures for the levels. And I was like, oh, I want to go back and do that, but I never went and did that. But I remember playing the Champions Road level.
Okay. Maybe we missed something then.
Unless they changed it on the Switch.
Yeah, we only played it on Wii U. You know, up to that point.
Oh, okay.
Because we were on the Mushroom World, and he decided, like, well, we've played these levels before, let's just go do Bowser's Fury. And I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, if they did change it on the Switch and you're able to play Champions Road, I'm going to have to tell them. Like, actually, we can do Champions Road.
I strongly believe y'all should be able to.
Okay.
Also, do you know where we're heading for the gold play?
I do, but I would go stay at the end if you can and maybe buy some items.
Okay.
Because we're out of AP and we're getting running out of BLs.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that door that you're walking past right now is where you want to go.
Okay. The one down below?
Although that might not be it, but it won't be hard to find. I remember walking in and I saw the fly and I went out and went the other way.
Okay.
That door there might actually be where that guy's standing talking about the cockroaches and stuff being everywhere.
Please don't kill Sten. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, get that counter, cat.
We don't have... What? I thought I went through the door.
Arachnids. Those are arachnids? I didn't even notice that. It was like a spider thing. That face looks more like it'd be like on a dog or something.
Kinda? Nina's level 18 now.
Nina's magic really wasn't doing very good against that cockroach.
I did notice that.
I tried everything and all of her magic did like 20 damage. You probably need the one that goes up.
So we had to get our feet wet.
Yeah. I mean, you already dove right into the toilet.
I guess.
So this shouldn't be a problem.
I guess. Stand on from the side profile looks like he's just done with everything.
Yeah. Wait, what was that?
Sten from the side profile looks like he's just done with everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Look at him.
I mean, I mean, he did have to go into a toilet. Wait, no, he didn't go into the toilet.
Yeah, he didn't.
But yeah, I went back for Sten after that. I was like, I think we could probably use a fourth party member here, and I went back for him. Which now, seeing all the fighting we've had to do, I'm glad I did that.
I am very glad you did that too. But here's the thing, I don't remember how to get to where we need to rest.
Oh, just down.
Is it really just down the whole way?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'd probably buy some more help BLs too. Yeah, here we are. And to the left, items started to right.
Alright, let me take a little nap. 50 coins a night? It's too much money. Too much money for my blood.
That is true. How much money do we have right now?
3,028.
Okay. Might want to check the equipment store again too, because I know I wasn't able to buy everything.
We want to get some BLs.
Yeah.
Should I get another stack of 9?
I'd say it's up to you. And yeah, that should leave enough money for like one piece of armor for somebody.
Was there anything specifically that you were like?
I would go to the Switch. I would go to the go back.
I was on Switch.
Oh, you are on. Okay. Oh, I think you have to hit it. If you hit A on it, it'll show like what the stat changes are.
I mean,
Yeah, it could be 13 defense or 14 defense. Salad bowl.
oh. Oh wait, I didn't have enough money, duh. Oh, I don't have any money at all now. Whoops.
Yeah, you're out now.
Whoops, I just spent every penny we had. Not really
That's
every
alright,
penny,
it'll be
but
fine.
close. So now we just need to get the fly, right? We had the worm, don't we?
Yeah. No, but I think we know where the worm's at, basically.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't let me get it before. It just said not to eat it raw.
Yeah, it's just that's the worm in there.
But that was before. That was before we were on this mission.
And that's right next to the kitchen too.
Yep.
I know where that is.
How did that door get open again? It was probably the cat.
Maybe.
Well, if you end up hearing the alarm on your end, let me know.
I will, but I haven't heard it in a long time.
Okay.
And question.
Yes.
You said if we ended at 2:30, that turn would have been your last one. Are we ending at 2:30 or are we ending at 3 for you? Because I know I can go that extra 30 minutes.
Okay. I think we can go till 3.
Okay. I'm going to need to remember next time, which will hopefully be Tuesday. I know that's like really soon after, but hopefully it'll still be Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Breath of Fire Tuesday! Two times
blood.
now. 2 times now.
You gotta pee yet?
No.
No. I tried, Yoshi. Piss.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Oh.
Please don't ever say it like that again either.
Oh, there's that alarm now. Do you hear it?
I did not.
Not even when I'm talking?
No.
Okay. Well, whatever. It can just keep going off then.
Buzz buzz. The dummies are following me. The dummies? Hey, I'm over here. Come get me.
Yeah, he was kind of a tough lie, so if we had to fight him again, I was like, I don't know about going to fight him again with no AP or running out of BLs.
I get you.
So what does help a BL stand for?
I don't know.
Bitch lumps?
Why do you always immediately gotta go to a swear? Why do you gotta go to the swear, Pidgeot?
What was that?
Why do you gotta go to the swear?
Oh.
I don't think this game is rated M for mature.
You can say bitch in teen games.
Can you?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Name one game where you can say that in the T-rated game.
I mean, I can't think of anything specific right now, but I'm pretty sure a lot. Pretty sure you can say shit in teen-rated games. Yeah, not for Super Nintendo.
Not in the SNES days.
Yeah.
Which this is the days we're playing in right now. What's in the water? I don't appreciate these things.
Yeah, I think the most you could get out of a Super Nintendo game was like Damn or Hell. And even that was like kind of rare. Welcome back, Arklink.
Yes, welcome back. There's something going on in this room. Because the stuff in the water keeps like going down below.
Yeah.
Oh. Really? What is that?
Oh, look at this guy.
What is that? A J-worm?
Now that looks like something you'd see in a hentai.
Yes, get all the specials. No counterattacks, please, sir. Oh no, that move?
Oh. Not sleep. As much as you might be tempted to attack, I would, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, thank you. The jumbo worm. I wonder what that stuff was.
So I guess this is actually the worm that we need. Those other worms had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. It makes sense for this to be the worm. Oh no.
Not poison too.
Oh, thankfully nobody got hit by the poison.
I'd be a little scared for Ryu right now. Okay, good. He didn't go to sleep. Yeah, get that special.
Oh! Counterattack. That was the reason why I didn't really heal him immediately, was because
Yeah.
he's not doing.
We have plenty of help BLs. Uh-oh.
Okay, that was bad. That was bad right there. If you would wake up Nina.
Yeah, that would be nice. Get that renew.
Yeah. I am going to go ahead and use this on Sten. Hydrate!
Yoshi's like, you're gonna pee today.
It's not gonna happen. Why do you get special at the Okay.
Oh, well, it woke her up. I'll take it. So yeah, 5 damage to wake her up. Okay, his special to her did 5 though?
Yeah.
That's kind of sad for Sten though, isn't it?
That is. There's also, Okay, we're good.
Yeah,
Two
wake
more
her
hydrates.
up too.
Yoshi, thank you for the hydrates.
Yeah.
I've hydrated.
And more of my followed channels are streaming than normal for during the day on a Saturday.
What is going on today? Why
Yeah.
is today like the day?
Hmm.
Get that to Ryu. Is Yoshi saying they're thirsty? Yoshi wants me to pee. That's what Yoshi wants. I don't understand Yoshi's fascination with me going to pee, but she screamed at me earlier saying go pee.
I tried to make him pee, Yoshi. I even tried making like psst like running water noises and stuff. It didn't help. Well,
No pee, Yoshi. No pee. Not the switch breath. Oh, they're all asleep.
maybe Blood will channel Bo when he goes to bed tonight.
No, I will not channel Bo. That is not happening. I'm sorry. I was worried about that one, but I did it anyway.
Yes, very. Yoshi says you are very thirsty.
I am not thirsty. Gosh dang it. Use the cure on the dead one.
What are you curing dead people for?
That was an accident. I don't like this worm. I can say this right now. I do not like this jumbo worm.
Yeah, he is kind of a jerk.
Where's the counterattack? Spell renew, please.
Yes, get that renew.
Antidote.
No
We need an
poison. You were
antidote.
supposed to not work.
We need an antidote.
We do have antidotes,
We do.
I think.
We should. Ryu attack.
What we need is like a cure all spell.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. Antidote. Antidote. Please don't put everybody to sleep yet.
And it says recoverability 70%. I was nowhere near 70%.
Yeah.
It must, yeah.
Also, Arclink says, don't worry, if you survive this, the others won't be as bad.
As bad.
Yeah, as bad.
We already got the cockroach. Is it just me or did Renew not work?
Renew did not work.
Okay, that's a shame.
We get Nina and I want to try it again. Come on.
I didn't even know Renew could not
Oh,
work.
it's not 70% of your health back. It's 70% chance of working.
It's 70% chance to work. Okay. Oh. Okay.
I'm fine with
Slam
that.
only did 20 damage.
Oh my god!
Oh. Poor no experience for Sten, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Ryu caught the worm.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Haha, the big worm boss sure turned out to be a weakling to be caught by you guys.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Like, Ryu caught the worm. Like, oh, that's unfortunate.
That almost sounds like some sort of disease.
Yeah. I wonder if you should go back and heal it again.
Maybe
I don't know how many health BLs you went through.
I went through 2 or
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
I have to go back anyway, so I might as well run back that way.
Yeah.
Because I can't go across the bridge. You
Get
hate that
that
fly?
arachnid.
We gotta get that fly. I actually want to use Ryu's spell to cure everybody. Oh, I don't have enough AP.
Yeah, at least so far, Dragon hasn't been very useful.
Yeah.
Not like in the other game.
Alright, we gotta get back. I think we need to find a way to get to that door down below.
Yeah. So, at least in this one, they gave him, like, healing magic.
Yes.
Since the dragon forms seem like they kind of suck so far.
I mean, the dragon form did really well in one specific fight so far. It did like 200 or 300 damage. But if it doesn't hurt them too much, it's like 5 damage. It's insignificant if it does not use the right element. Gold? Did it really drop one single gold?
1 gold.
Or is gold an item? Yes. Yes, then take him out. Dragon spells are all AP for power hit. The ones from the waterfall should be around 500. It's a fishing bait item for the fish race Gobi was. Oh, okay. Also, I'm pretty sure we used the fire dragon, didn't we? And it didn't do a lot of damage?
It didn't do much of anything to the cockroach. It did like 20 damage.
It did less damage than Nina's.
Although, if
blast
it's
magic.
affected by how much AP you have, I don't know if like how much AP you have affects the power or not.
I don't know either.
Because I did use most of his AP on cures before that. So that could explain why, if that's how it works.
That definitely could. No, I just remember the race name from the third game. They are Manilo.
Yeah, we
the
did
big
fight the cockroach.
Pip Jerry here took him out. While I was getting my laundry out finally. So we got the cockroach, we got the worm, we just have the fly left. That's all we got. Also, it's like that pile of worms we were walking in earlier does not count. We don't need that. It should. That's crazy. Yeah, because we did use the fire dragon. The fire dragon did like 20 damage, but
Yeah,
Nina.
Spark from Nina didn't do much to it either.
Spark from Nina did like almost 3 times the amount of damage. And it's also flame. But it should have been weak against fire. You kind of slaughtered it with the fire weapons. We did not slaughter it. That was a longer fight than the worm, wasn't it?
I don't know for sure. No, the worm fight was longer because he kept putting your people to sleep.
Okay. I just remember you were fighting it whenever I was doing laundry.
Yeah.
Also, where have we not been down here? I know I'm going to go get healing, but we couldn't cross the bridge after you destroyed it. You had trouble with the worm because of the fire weapons? So I take it the worm is resistant to fire. Let me through the door, let me through the door. Alright, we're getting all healed up. We're going to take care of ourselves. We're going to be in a good position for Pip Jared to take out the gold fly.
Yeah. I also have to figure out what way to go since the bridge got destroyed.
You bought the non-element weapons in town in Deltmore? Do we actually have any elemental weapons?
I just kind of pay attention to the stats.
Same. That's what I was hoping you. I was hoping you paid more attention than I did. Because I'm always like, this does more damage. I'll take it. To be fair, though, you usually are the one that deals with what we get when it comes to weapons and armor and stuff. I usually am just like, I'm gonna let Pip Jared do that because I'm sure he.
Yeah.
I'm sure he.
Sometimes I feel like if it were just you, we'd still have like the weapons from the first town.
What makes you think that?
You'd be like, I'm gonna beat this with the weapons I started with. Kind of like you with Ultimacia and Final Fantasy VIII. You're like, nope, I'm not going to get better junctions.
Cinema with Silver Dagger at this point, trying against the ghost out there. Really? Also, I will say, when it comes to games, you'll see it more like Monster Hunter. I don't think she's gonna let us out. But
you were like, there will be 3 or 4 9-hour streams of me fighting her.
there was a lot of streams of me fighting her just because I almost beat her the first time. But the thing is with me when it comes to like buying equipment and stuff in games, you'll see it like more in Monster Hunter. I tend to stick with what I have until I'm like, okay, I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade now, and then I'll actually finally go and get the stuff. But Ultimacia was just, I was like knocking on the door of success at the end of the first round. I was not about to let her beat me whenever I had the end in sight. Because
I've never been at the door of success.
Don't you lie to me.
Maybe one day I'll be like at the door.
This is true, and I tend to get better gear eventually, but it's never whenever I need it. It's always after I've needed it for a few rounds. I'm like, wait a minute. But I will say Ultimacia again, I believe the first time I fought her, I got the dialogue at the very end of the fight, and that's where I failed. Like, I believe I actually got that far the first time where she was giving me her final speech. And if I would have just kept hitting her, I would have won, but I kept trying to do other things, and when I did try to hit, I would miss. I'm not a bad RPG gamer, but I'm not...
Everybody thinks that I'm just a fuckboy.
What? What?
That's a song that's playing.
Oh.
Huh? You were like, where'd that come from?
That did come out of nowhere.
You know, nobody thinks I'm a fuckboy.
But yes, with I am bad when it comes to the actual gear. I also do make very dumb mistakes, but that's just me in general. I feel like we have to go this way. Let's wait for the fly. I could be mistaken. But we're going to find out very soon.
Yeah. So you'll be going back up by the cockroaches.
Was there any other door around where the cockroaches were?
I don't recall. I don't think there was, but that was like, you know,
nearly
40 minutes ago. I don't remember things.
I also remember. Oh,
here he is. He did come up here.
I've got to get away. Got to get away. Ha ha ha.
Eek!
Eek indeed.
Yeah.
Alright, Ryu, come on, get... Aw. Oh my goodness.
1,000 blue cockroaches in your attic.
No. No. Not even what?
Yeah. Oh.
Wait. Why did I think it was him that got hit? There you go. There's your eek. Ooh, very nice.
Oh, would you slam him? Or
Yeah.
special him?
I specialed him.
It was better when it was slam.
Yeah, I like slam better.
Oh, it's still slam when they do it to you.
Yeah, gosh, dang it. Oh, defense? Didn't suck up on herbs and just using up dragon power, I see.
Yeah, I think the power of it is affected by your EP.
I do too.
Yeah.
That kind of just confirmed
We do have help. We do have help BLs.
We do. We have help BLs.
Yeah. There are no herbs at the one over here. Eek!
I'm gonna get you in the stream and I'm gonna switch over to you
Alright.
for your final turn. Gosh, heckin' heck.
Yeah, Nina. You got him. Hey, it dropped a herb.
I like how it just calls them demons.
You can use that right now. Cat. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I've got to get away. Got to get away. More cockroaches.
Good luck!
Get out of my attic.
Oh, I just realized you're gonna fight the gold fly both times.
I am. Or
Also,
maybe this time when we catch him, he's just gonna be like, you know what, you got me.
maybe.
Yeah.
I kind of doubt it though. Also,
Yeah.
what is that redeem for that you used in your channel?
What?
Cut his bleeping head off.
Oh, it was this. Although you can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
It was a sound clip. It was
Ah.
a sound, It's like, you can't do it! Cut his fucking head off! It said that.
Is that from a movie?
Yes.
Which movie?
Little Nicky, if I remember right. It's one of those Adam Sandler movies.
Okay.
You guys are stubborn. Why don't you guys just give it up and leave me alone? Because we need you, Fly. We need you for that pudding. You are the first idiots again, that have chased me this far, but a loser is a loser. Don't forget who you're dealing with.
Why is he being so mean to us?
Yeah. I mean, we are trying to cook them up for pudding, to be fair.
This is, yeah.
Yeah, she got that edge beater.
I was kind of hoping since you fought the gold fly before you would see the health bar.
Yeah. Eggs are pretty expensive now. You shouldn't be using them to beat people with.
Yeah. That's not the best thing you could do with them.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot, do they
Yeah,
still use sprites for the combat in Breath of Fire 3?
Wait, sprites? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it's kind of like sprites for the characters, but the environments and stuff are kind of more 3D-ish.
Okay. Only when you kill, so sadly, unlike first Breath of Fire bosses, never have HP shown in this. Yeah. The only problem with the HP for the bosses in the first game was they had that thing where they're like, oh, I'm angry now. And then the health bar never
and then you
moves.
have to fight them for... Oh, goodbye, Nina. Cat.
It's 2D sprites on 3D terrain. Okay. Oh,
Possible. He said it's impossible.
is it impossible?
It might be.
Oh wow, we're almost at level 20 with everybody.
Yeah, we are. Or a cat. Miss out on experience again.
First game, having more HP at 1 on the bar than the rest of the bar.
Yep. Darn. I'm gonna be in pudding.
So now, we're going to fix these meals, and then immediately have to fight again, because that's how RPGs work.
Probably, yeah. Like, well, you won, but we're gonna have to fight anyway.
Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. We fight what the guy cooks. Like Mario RPG, we just fight what the guy made.
So we'll be fighting a pudding.
Yeah, we'll be fighting an actual pudding monster.
Yeah, I hope so.
And now, after meeting the cat Gordon Ramsay, you now get to have a cooking contest. And I need to hit the D-pad so the screen will light up.
Hey, the cockroaches are gone now.
Oh, nice!
I didn't know the cockroaches were the fly's minions.
I did not realize that either. And I would have never actually guessed that the fly would be the leader of the bug gang. But I guess he is made out of gold.
Yeah, that's true. And now he's gonna be pudding. Fuck him.
Gold pudding. Did you go to the other side of the bridge? No, we did not. We weren't able to go to the other side of the bridge. Unless we can now. Question mark? Can we actually make it across the bridge? Oh, left door in the first cockroach room? You went in there, right?
I think so.
Was there a bridge in there? Or is that platform you put on your bridge?
Let's do the first cockroach room. What, decompose me?
He will
I
do
don't
what he
like
wants
decomposing.
to. Why don't you like decomposing? They get that cool purple color.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're all decomposing slowly when you think about it.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
Looney, you're not allowed to decompose.
Beep, 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 beep. I don't like these arachnids.
I don't either. I don't like their faces.
Yeah. What if you woke up and there was like a spider on you and it had that face? How would you feel?
I think that'd be the first time in a long time I've actually, like, legitimately screamed.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you woke up and that was on your chest?
That? I don't know, it'd be kind of cool, I guess.
It'd be kind of cool.
I used to look for poltergeists, so...
You'd pull out your camera and be like, ah, yes, now
Yeah.
I have proof.
Yes.
I forgot. Did you guys ever get anything?
Ah, nothing like that make me be like, yeah, they're real.
I want. I want to do some ghost hunting at some point. I really do.
We'll do it when you come over.
I will say
We'll
that
go
is,
hunt some spooks.
I do want to do.
Go hang out in the cemetery all night.
I do want to do some streams on camera, and one of the things I really, really want to do is just like stream like ghost hunting adventures. Yes, ghost hunting. Like I want to go to a supposedly haunted place and just see if anything happens.
Like, I'd be like, I ain't afraid of no ghost. And then you'll wake up and one of those things is on top of him and he'll be like, I'm afraid of a ghost.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I go out with somebody or a group of people and go ghost hunting with them, if something were to happen and everybody's like, run, we need to get the heck out of here now, I can't run because my knee will pop out. And so I'll be like, well, I'm screwed. Y'all get out of here.
Hyrule would come, right?
Of course. Hyrule would love to come ghost hunting.
Yeah.
She is the biggest snot baby I've ever met.
Now, we were somewhere once. Now, you remember the show Ghost Hunters, right?
Yeah.
That was really popular. At one place, we were at this place called Mantino. It was like a old abandoned asylum place. But we were doing stuff there, and we ran into those some girls there. Well, first, we saw them, and someone scared them, and she peed herself a little bit.
Oh.
But the funny thing was, they thought that we were taps. And we kept telling them that we're not taps.
And they're like, you're
And
totally
then later, and then later we saw on their Facebook, because they sent us friend requests, and they had pictures of them saying that they were with, that they met taps. Like we were taps. Like, man.
I can't believe I'm streaming with somebody that's a member of TAPS right now.
Yeah.
Can I be on your TV show with your ghost adventure?
Yeah.
Also, Yoshi, if you're listening, I've drank 2 full bottles of water in the past 3 hours.
Yes.
To open it, Jared. Seriously though, if I ever am able to stream that, like going out somewhere hunting ghosts, if something were to happen, y'all aren't going to see me run. You're going to see me like walk away from whatever it is, while everybody else is just running at full speed, leaving me behind.
I wouldn't run. I'd be the dumbass standing there to see what's gonna happen.
So what you're saying is I would be able to get away.
Yeah. My knees also been bothering me lately, so now I'm not sure I can run anymore either. Although usually my knee's okay, so long as I've been like mobile. It's like on and off. I don't really know what's going on with my knee.
Even if I'm mobile, it doesn't help me.
Yeah. These come again soon. Will do.
Hyrule was talking to me about
People getting in these doors.
I don't understand why the people are like in the doorways.
Yeah.
But Hyrule was talking to me a while back about me possibly having like knee replacement surgery. That is so much money that I do not have, but I wish I could.
Oh. You know, it might help to have a couple of those.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. For 500, so I'm not buying too many. Clean our items.
Magic erg.
Meet the enemy less.
So we have a repel?
We do.
Watch, it's actually glitched in this game. If you smoke,
Wait,
you
I want
get
this
twice as
one.
many enemies.
Wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah, it's the bathroom.
We don't need to go toilet diving again. We don't need any more toilet rings.
We don't. Yo, what's up? We got this stuff.
You go to the bad guy.
Who are we talking to here? Prince's ingredients are the best available. Oh, okay. Tres bien. You have gathered excellent ingredients. I could cook a fabulous feast with this. It looks like all the ingredients have been gathered. Then I guess I will put on the finishing touches. Thank you so much for finding such fine ingredients. I really am grateful. Please wait in the dining room. Oh, a great meal is made with love. La 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 la.
Would you want to eat any of this food?
I mean, flies, worms, and cockroaches. I think I would pass.
I would also pass, but I feel like we're about to try it here.
It will begin shortly, so please wait. I'd rather, eat that turkey.
Yeah.
We will now conduct the cooking contest. I at least think that's what that is. And some
Actually kinda
fruit
looks like a
here or
fish.
something. Yeah, either way, I'd take it over some flying cockroach pudding.
Yeah.
Contestants, please place your dishes on the table.
Look at that food.
Yeah, that doesn't look like pudding. That salad. None of that looks like pudding to
Yeah,
me.
none of
except
that
for
looks like
maybe
pudding.
this. Except for maybe that?
That looks more soupy.
You are a pitiful man. If you didn't try to be the prince again, and had remained in the dungeon quietly, your life would have been spared. No, no, no. I don't care about being the prince, but I couldn't place the burden of being P-Tape's brother on a stranger. Wow, what does that say about P-Tape? The king and
does it say
princess
about
have arrived.
I'd rather be up here knowing we don't have to eat the fly food or the cockroach.
he's like, you don't want to have the burden of that bitch as a sister. I was like, damn, Jean, we would appreciate a few words from your majesty the king, if you would please. Good luck to both of you. Strange. Father seems serious for a change. I will now explain the rules of the contest. The winner will be chosen by majority vote, and the judges will be the three of us. The king, princess, and myself, the head chef. Okay, princess? That's fine. The king and princess will conduct the tasting upstairs. Now first, we will taste the food prepared by Prince Jean. The menu I've prepared is worm pasta, fried cockroaches, and fly pudding.
Ugh. Oh god, he ate the whole thing.
It is excellent. The worm is chewy, and the harmony with the roasted garlic is simply marvelous. Cockroaches are deep fried in their own oils. I see, it's crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. It is the best. These are flies. Oh, you have used blue bottle flies. I'm amazed that you have used such delicacies for a competition with a man like this. Oh yes, the blue bottle fly is of course delicious, but the maggot side dish is perfect. I can ask for nothing more. Now I will taste the opponent's dishes. My menu is worms of caramel sauce, cockroach and green onion salad, and fly pudding. These are all the dishes I learned from you years ago. Or taught you how to cook. Now I will begin the tasting.
What?
First, the worms. You have used good ingredients, but it's a shame that it's a bit bland. Worms get tough and lose flavor if they are too big. Next is the cockroach. Oh, this is a wild cockroach. It's 5 years old. The best you could get with tender meat, but the combination is unthinkable. For this, you should use leek rather than green onions. And finally, it is the fly. Let me see. Oh, this is a delicacy. What is it, head chef? Oh, it's nothing. You have not brought out the good flavor of the fly. This is completely out of the question. In my opinion, Prince Jean's cooking is superior in all of the dishes.
That's why I was like, what?
Just a minute. The other two dishes may have a few flaws, but the fly is a different story. There's no way that you, as head chef, can't appreciate the gold fly dish. I think my brother's the winner. His gold fly pudding is so wonderful, it more than makes up for the other two dishes. The winner is Prince Jean. Which? From where I am standing, the one on the left. If you're not satisfied with that, have the other cooks taste it. It's awful. It's absolutely bad. It's awful. It's absolutely bad. It's awful. It's awful, but I'll take another bite. My pants are wet right now, but it's
What?
awful. The cooks here can't be trusted. They're all taking the side of the imposter. Ryu and Ryu, Ryu
Oh,
and
no.
Ryu,
Ryu and Ryu.
please eat it. If you eat it, it will show that my brother's cooking is good. Please eat it, all of it. Yeah, I'll eat all of it.
Oh god, we have to eat the bugs?
Oh, I gotta walk to it. Ryu ate the food. It didn't taste bad, but it made him a little sick. He feels nauseous. Is it just his imagination? Ryu ate the food. Ryu thought about the ingredients. Worms, cockroaches, flies. Gack! Ryu vomits. Oh, that, Ah! I can't believe you would do that! It's all over. This country will be taken over by an imposter, and we will all be killed. Screech! In that case, we're better off without this castle. I'll blow it all up.
What?
She's a terrorist now? What? She'll blow up the castle. We finally won it back. I won't let you blow it up. My sister's in danger. I don't know why I found that so funny. I'll just blow it up.
I'll just blow it
I was
up.
being threatened by the imposter. But at this point, that is not an issue. Please protect P-Tape, Master Gene, and this castle. I don't know, I think maybe we should just let it all burn too.
I feel bad that Ryu had to eat all that.
Yeah. And then he vomited.
He would have.
I mean, if he kept it down, we wouldn't. If he kept it down, his castle wouldn't be getting blown up right now.
This is true.
Actually, wait, which way? Where's she going to blow up the castle at?
Where would she go to blow up the castle?
Yeah, like
The
all the way
toilet.
down, or maybe the washroom. Nope, not the washroom.
Oh.
Oh wait, yep, the washroom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now you could ask Hyrule yourself about the CDI Zelda games.
Hyrule, can you hear me? Oh gosh.
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go up then.
She's gonna kill me. She's gonna end me. Will she actually be able, or is she actually looking at my stream though? Will she see the message?
If you're lucky, she left.
Uh-oh, she did not leave.
She's gonna kill you, Blood.
What is going on with my computer?
Wait, where am I going?
You know, this place is even better if you walk the cat at Township. Wait, really? I will say, I talk, okay. Might be able to see that.
That's looking down.
Oh, you're good. It happens.
Okay, where did he go to blow up the castle?
That's what I want to know. I can't believe she said that. She's like, never. I'd rather die
I'd rather die.
than play the CDI games.
So you're still talking about that, huh?
The winner's the left gene. The winner's the left gene.
Where am I?
Where is she going to blow this up though?
Yeah, I don't know. She's like, I'll just blow it all up.
Also,
That might be Hyrule when you're trying to get her to play the CDI Zelda games. She's
They-
like, I'll just blow up all of Twitch. Fuck everybody.
Arclink say you're playing, asking to play the games that don't
Yeah.
exist, and Goldduck's like, please play the CDI game.
Yeah. She's like, no, I'll just blow up all of Twitch.
I will eventually play it, but I don't know if I'll be able to
Yeah.
convince her to do that with me.
I mean, she said she would rather die, so I don't think you have much hope.
I don't think I have much hope either.
I will say that doesn't sound like you have much
Wait,
hope.
what if I went to her stream and redeemed the scary game? Does that count as a scary game?
She said for me to play it with you or she will rain hell. I don't mind the thought of playing it, but also, seeing this hell being rained down might be fun too.
Also, hello, Grummadog. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
Yes, hello, Grumble.
Also, it has been 30 minutes for your turn, but since this is the end,
Alright.
I will let you go as long as you want to.
I wonder if it's down here. I just want
But it has such beautiful animation.
It does. And good voice acting. Well, excuse me, princess.
I'll leave that up to Pimp Jer since he's the one playing right now.
Yeah. If you'd like to point me in the right direction, and then we'll be ready for that on Tuesday, I would be okay with it. Toilet elevator. Alright.
Looks like we're heading back to the toilet.
To the toilet.
There's been a lot of toilet stuff in this game, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, like how Bo makes his bed a toilet.
Bo makes his bed a toilet. The guy's name when the Joker's
Right
hideout
here.
was toilet.
Alright. Boop, boop, boop.
We gotta go back up to the top and go down the buckets.
The buckets.
We had to go toilet diving. There's a guy that has his home in the toilet. And he's like, go ahead and use the toilet. Don't mind me being here. This is just where I live.
Yeah. Imagine being at that point in life.
I hope I am never at that point in life where I'm living in a public bathroom.
It might be if you ever made Hyrule play CDI Zelda.
I won't make it to the bathroom if I make Hyrule play CDI Zelda.
Oh wait, I went in the wrong door, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Other door.
No, that's a good point, living in the bathroom. It's when you live so deep in the toilet, only your hand comes out like Majora's Mask. Yeah, I don't want that life. I do not want that life. There we go.
I guess we can do right here.
This where we ending it?
See, before it didn't let me ride the one for going down. It only let me go up before.
That is weird. I thought you were actually stopping there because I didn't see anybody, like, move at first.
Oh, I probably tried to do it right here.
I will say Hyrule and I will play Majora's Mask in the future, but that'll be a while. We're going to finish the Halo games, and then we're going back to Link to the Past. And I'm pretty sure the order we're doing Zelda in is Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time. And I think we're doing Zelda 1 on the NES, and then we're doing Majora's Mask, and then finally Zelda 2.
Alright, yeah. We're on the right track now. I'd say we can end here.
Okay.
Ooh. Look at that poor frog, though.
I know. Poor buddy's gone.
Did she kill him?
Maybe.
Oh, let's see. Does it say he's dead?
Hydrate.
No, he's alive.
Hold on.
Oh no, that's what's his name?
That's,
Gene.
Is that Gene?
I think maybe. I mean, he's talking about P-tape.
Oh yeah, it probably is him.
In here, yeah. Should we step over him to go blow up the castle? I think P-tape might have a few issues.
I mean, you're not wrong. She does want to blow up this place. Also, going look, I got water now. This is my third bottle of water.
But yeah, I gotta feed the cats. My brother will probably be over here pretty soon. I'm not sure what we'll be playing today.
You wish they'd port the 3DS versions of the N64 games? I sadly never could sit through all the way for Majora's Mask 3DS. I couldn't sit through it the whole thing. And Majora's Mask is my favorite game, but I couldn't finish it on the 3DS for some reason.
Bloodhawk was like, "Don't be changing my game. Get
Don't
off
be
my
changing-
lawn."
It was perfect the way it was.
Yeah, get off my lawn.
But that is going to be it for us. Is Hyrule still streaming? Can we raid Hyrule?
No, she's hosting Fane.
Wow. Wow. Let's see. You know what?
What? What do I know?
I was actually gonna be like, let's trade Fane, but let's trade Thorn Sage since Sage.
Thorn Sage.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at Eugene's butt.
Check out that Gene butt. Yeah. That's Here, I'll finger his butt real quick.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah.
We are raiding
Take it,
Thorn
Gene.
Sage. We are getting out of here. Thank
Take
y'all
it,
so
Gene.
much for stopping by,
That's a
lurking,
good
and
note to
chatting.
end on. Take it, Gene.
I hope y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see you all again very soon. Pinjer and I will be back Tuesday for more Breath of Fire 2.
For more of finger in Gene's butt.
Breath of Fire 2. Not that.
Okay.
I'll be back tomorrow with Link's Awakening. And I'll also be back Monday with 3D World with Jen. But until then,
Alright, bye everybody.
bye everybody.
I'm ending stream now.
I love you all.